Oh.
Mike voted most anime girl of all time.
Listen, I play a pretty good anime girl.
It's true.
I don't see the problem.
I don't either.
I didn't realize it was play pretend, but that's cool.
What?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me I'm not an anime girl, Riley?
You're not, Michael. Sorry.
What the fuck, Gabe?
I was saying the opposite, but go off.
I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
You're gonna eat a hot chip?
I don't eat hot chip.
Damn.
I haven't had Takis in forever.
Sacre bleu.
I really want Takis now.
I really want Takis now. Oh.
You want to talk about it?
Might order some tomorrow.
Never mind. I'm leaving. I'm going back to training. I'm
there's
going
always
back.
Dash Mart.
You don't like Takis, Michael?
Dash Mart?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
No.
You don't like Takis.
That's
What's
not
Dash Mart?
It's DoorDash's little grocery / snack delivery thing.
Oh.
No, Gabe, I like Takis, but like that was like, you wanna
Hold on. Hold on.
No, I have to say it like that, or else Fab is gonna and he doesn't want to talk to you about it.
But if you say tacky, we're gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
That's not tacky.
That's not how you say it.
I see no downside here.
That's like calling it GIF instead of GIF.
Guys, what if instead
we're talking about the are we talking about the media or the peanut butter? Because
the media, the peanut butter is with a J. Of course you say that, GIF.
I start calling it GIF.
I hate you.
You're an insane person.
I love you, but I hate you.
Guys, instead of Takis, do I just order boneless wings from Wingstop?
I mean, you could.
That's possible.
No
one can stop you.
It's true.
I know.
You can do whatever you want.
World.
I've only eaten 2 sandwich and an apple today.
You should probably get some food, yeah.
Get some wings.
Okay.
Wing
I'm gonna order these wings and then we're gonna start the session. I'm sorry, I've been delaying.
No, it's fine. Who cares?
I guess no one.
This gives me energy.
I'm so glad.
I was lying in bed watching YouTube. Now I'm sitting at a computer doing things.
Hell yeah.
I've been staring at the computer for 6 hours watching 2 presentations in that span of that 6 hours. No, they're not hour-long, 2-hour-long presentations. They're 30-minute presentations.
Mm-hmm.
People in the company just fucking sit in that call for 6 hours, basically doing nothing.
How do they stand it?
I don't know. I mean, they're sitting.
I guess that's how.
I've been thinking about getting a standing desk, actually.
I got so bored. I'm making AI art for character references.
Ooh. Like what? Like for who?
Interesting. You should ask. If you go to the Blorbo shipping chart.
Oh, I'm there. Blorbos, they be shipping.
He had to provide pictures because I'm I don't know these characters.
Yeah. If you look at Baku, that is an AI art.
Bakuretsu.
That's an AI art. Wow, I can't even say it.
I like Baku. No, she was nice to Nox.
Yeah, Nox was her little buddy.
Yeah. I'm glad that you didn't add Nox to the fuck chart, though. I feel like maybe he wouldn't belong on the fuck chart.
That's up to you, Riley.
Listen, I left spaces open. I'm not saying he should go in there. I'm just saying I left spaces open.
I'll put him in there, but only if everyone passes on him.
Is he a child?
No, but he acts like it.
He's a little Kenku.
He's a baby boy.
He's a little adorable. He's not baby. He does crime, but...
He does kill.
Hey, babies can do crime.
I don't know, I never thought about him in that way.
Maybe
people see
something to explore.
people see Knox, and like, who gave that small child a knife or a gun and is letting them do crimes? And Baku's like right there with a shirt that says, "I gave him the knife."
What do you got there? A knife. Yes.
Go do crime.
Go, baby. Crime. Okay. I have ordered wings. They will
Nice.
be here.
What flavor?
Oh God, let
Can
me
you
look.
order me some wings
So
too?
many.
We'll get them at the same time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't have that much money. I don't have a good job and all.
Nah, that's mostly a joke.
Mostly.
I don't mean for it to happen.
Coward.
What do you mean, coward?
Just ask.
That's me.
I don't like to do that. You know that. How
Yeah.
long have you known me and
I know.
know
that's
that
why-
I don't like asking?
That's why I'm calling you a coward.
Whoa.
Gabe,
Insane.
give me wings, bitch.
No.
So much bullying
Good.
happening in this chat today.
That's what I fucking thought.
How do I can't find my order details where it shows the flavors.
You just ordered them, Bubba.
I know. That doesn't
Yeah,
change
but-
the fact that I can't find the order details where it says the flavors.
Yeah,
Did you get
sometimes your brain
me-
capacity just don't know.
What app
No, I mean,
did
like-
you use?
Dash pass.
Oh, I haven't used DoorDash in a while, so I don't know.
Like,
Oh,
listen,
DoorDash.
I put my socks on and I don't know what socks I put on, okay?
I think probably mango habanero was in there, and then
Nice.
probably some kind
Yeah.
of barbecue.
That's a good one.
Nice.
I like a sweet spicy and like a tangy, not spicy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
But okay. Welcome back to my game inside Alveus. I'm
All
gonna
right,
do
immersion
my little
mode.
preamble real quick. And also because I've been identified as white by Gabe, I can officially say cracker without any shame, and I just
What?
want to make that clear.
Wait.
You've always
What?
been able to say cracker. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I've-
but the more you said I wasn't white, the more I was like, am I? Do I have my cracker pass? And I'm like, I do.
I feel like I missed something.
Cracker.
What? Yeah,
No.
I barely know her.
Gabe, I feel like I missed the part where Gabe identified you as white.
Apparently, Gabe
Oh,
is
I
calling me
was
not white
joking.
was a joke the whole time.
I'm assuming this was yesterday in the super secret developer meeting.
Not
I don't know.
secret.
I think Michael, you declined to join.
No,
So
listen, I did decline to join because I have so much that I'm doing right now.
mhm.
For the first time in 4 years, fucking finally, I have things
Mhm.
that I'm doing beyond sitting here and staring at things on my computer. I'm still sitting and staring at things on my computer.
Hey,
Yeah.
me too.
So
bucko.
do all of us. I mean,
But
you don't have to join. It's fine, Michael.
You don't have to.
I know
You have to,
nothing
I should
about
say.
game. I know nothing about game development. I
You know-
would bring nothing to. I don't care what your.
You don't need
Objection
to
is-
know anything, Michael. You can just say no. Any excuse
Part of me-
I'm gonna say to the contrary, but you can also just say no. I
You
didn't
could
want
join
to.
just to hang out and contribute ideas and do nothing else.
Yeah, that's a part of it. I have no game design experience either, Michael. But also,
So
you can
you have to
just
say you don't want
no,
to be there.
which is fine.
You have to say it.
You don't have to say it. I'm not gonna make you.
You can imply it, I guess.
It's hard for me to say yes or no because I'm still mentally therapizing myself. Therapizing is not a word, but
Mhm.
I'm just healing still.
I understand. I very much understand.
Hey, Mike, I get it.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Bubba.
you are good.
Can we play D&D now?
No.
Yeah, I
What
guess.
cracker means?
No, tell me how you feel.
What does crack
Hold
mean?
on, hold on. Cal, did you say what does cracker mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you really not know, or is this a joke? Is this a jest?
Oh, what's it mean?
I can tell you. Cracker is what It was originally
It's a
the name
slur
for,
for white people.
Crack the whip.
Yes.
Like, for slave-owning whites.
Holy shit! I thought that was just because they were bland and white colored.
No, it's because that's
That too.
That's what they used to call the person who would crack the whip on them, the cracker.
Oh my god.
Oh damn!
Man, you
Damn.
are white, Riley.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Yes, sir, Master Cracker.
Oh god! Don't
Mhm.
call me that.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess you can, but
Sorry, that wasn't. You didn't get that in the stream, did you, Gabe?
This is we're live. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
Right.
Hey, wait! Why did Alun pass for Nezrin's sake? Alun.
He just looks at this girl and he's just like, she can't handle
Wow!
this.
Wow!
Bro, loon fuck dirty. You don't know.
You're saying okay?
Damn.
Listen, that has nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does.
Anyways, we're gonna play D&D now, I guess.
This is all D&D.
Welcome back to my very special game that I made for you all, called Inside Alveus. Last time you punched a wolf so hard it turned into a fucking tree. Who knows what'll happen this time? Before we start, we're here to experience friendship, romance, and found family. Take risks and fail forward, relish tension, and find enjoyment in drama. Investigate the nitty-gritty details, engage, ask questions, and pursue threads. Openly communicate our wants and needs, and most importantly, play D&D with friends and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, some enemies can be stronger than you expect. Not every fight can be won, but you can always try to talk it out or run away. Characters can lie to you. People aren't always who they or what they say, but you can always ask questions and seek out the truth. Conflict, challenge, and tension are the building blocks of our story. Encounters might not go the way you expect, but we can always pause the game and discuss how we think things should go. Anything is subject to retcon or reframing if it makes the game more fun. I was really channeling my this medicine has so many side effects vibes.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
But anyways, what the fuck happened last time, guys? Can someone explain it to me? Because I don't remember.
You just explained it.
What?
You
That
just
wasn't me.
explained it.
So hard it
That
turned
was
into
me.
a tree.
I don't know what you're talking. Who said that? I don't have any memory. of
Monaro
that last
got
time.
punched so hard by Charity, he got like all of this,
Who's Monaro?
like really naughty, and like he was like, "Sorry, mommy, I'll go back,"
Mm.
and then he died.
He was the naughty
Yeah.
boy.
Don't call
He was
him
the
that.
naughty boy.
Oh, you can call him that. But, like he's pretty naughty.
We had
Yeah.
a fight at an ancient church. Cleo made things glow. Sen made things glow. I punched a wolf so hard it died. You know, just normal D&D things.
While I was
Yeah.
fleeing.
Galen
Yeah.
manifested her fucking stand, the man of darkness.
Oh yeah, and it backfired.
Oh, right, the Hat Man showed up, of course.
Yeah, the hat man showed up a little bit and the wolf said, "Ew, gross. Why would you show me that?"
That
Ew."
filth.
That man is wearing a hat. What the fuck?
He's actually not.
He's
Riley,
wearing antlers.
What's up?
it's a hat until we know his name.
I mean, someone knows his name.
I said we. I didn't say until someone knows his name.
I always think of we as like a royal thing, you know?
No.
Mhm.
I meant specifically we the group.
Ah.
We the people of the United States.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm staring at this map, and Galen is in the wrong place,
Where's Galen supposed to be?
holding hands with Cleo up by the dais.
Oh yeah, I gotta be over here.
Talking about shit.
But yeah, what I have written down in my little recap, because I do remember I tricked all of you, is
You
that
lied to
Monaro.
me? I'm leaving.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I've got so many hot chips, you wouldn't believe.
And you're not sharing.
No, I don't want people to lie to me. Only I get to lie to other people, and it's specifically when I eat.
I
hot chips.
had an incredibly racially charged comment to that, but I'm going to
Do it!
refrain.
Do it! I'm giving you specific permission.
Do it,
We're
Michael.
on stream.
The white person version of spicy is not my version of spicy.
That's fair.
Oh.
Luckily, the white
That's-
person version of spicy is also not my version of spicy.
It's not really racially charged, Michael. That's just true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can agree on this, Michael.
That doesn't make it not racially charged. Just because it's racially charged doesn't equate to false game.
Racially charged also doesn't really count when you're talking about white people, Michael. That's not how that works.
So anyways, Monaro and his wolves cornered the party, and they threatened you one last time, insisting that you leave the forest or else. Galen tried to be diplomatic and was asking Monaro a lot of questions, trying to maybe understand a bit more what the fuck's going on. What did Monaro hint at, by the way? I don't remember what he said exactly. How much did he tell you? About, like, Veronica and Koa and shit.
Oh, she was chosen, and Koa wanted to bring her in. He's
Koa
not
took her under her wing.
gonna
I think
ask.
she's the mom.
Yeah,
That's my type.
Pretty sure Koa's the mom.
probably.
Oh, I have it in my recap, actually. It was just a line later. Koa has claimed Veronica as one of her own and determined it necessary to rescue her from the town of Corin, whether she wanted that or not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, she wanted Veronica to come back over from a friend's house, so she wasn't taking no from an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Monaro seemed to be angry or frightened at the image of Redacted and can barely contain himself as Galen questions him. And then, unable to contain his urge to kill, he lunges at Galen.
Yeah.
And Charity reacts to that, attacking Monaro, and then that's where we roll into initiative. Y'all got pretty badly injured all around. And Shen and Charity lost some of their strength score when Monaro put his stanky breath on them.
That
But
dog
then-
breath, man.
Yeah, dude, he got that dog in, out, and of him. But then Incendiary Cloud did a magic surge, wild magic surge, and did a huge magic missile. And she also experienced some memories and flashbacks and had a vision of someone important, probably. And then as Cleo talked the big dog down, the fight nearly ended with surrender. But Charity, who refused to take any risk and didn't want to lose anyone just in case, and also like in the heat of the battle, just fucking punched him so hard he died.
Well, he was running away.
Well, he wasn't running yet, but he was about to.
Yeah, he was. He was like fully fleeing, wasn't he?
No,
No.
he was not running away.
He was
Okay.
about to.
Okay.
But we don't know that he was about to.
He said he was gonna, and he seemed pretty afraid, and Cleo did some good checks about it. But he could have been lying. I don't know.
People can lie to you.
People can lie to you.
People can lie to you.
That's what I keep saying. They also can eat the hot chips, but you don't see that part.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
Cleo's just mad at Grumpy
Yeah.
about Grumpy to
And,
Charity about that.
Charity became cursed again.
Hell yes.
As the dying god's hatred digs into her like creeping clusterwood vines.
That's fine.
So
Yeah.
her arm is currently encased in and swarmed with that hard clusterwood vine, kind of like a cast. It's hard to it's difficult to flex your fingers and like bend. It's like takes effort to bend your elbow. And yeah. We find ourselves in this open space on top of the ruins of a church, a chapel that was dedicated to the first Church of Light. As the last of the Shadow Pack hounds flee into the forest, and you settle back down into a quiet, empty silence, as if the entire forest has stopped moving and is just listening as the final breath of this deity exits the forest. And then sound all of a sudden creeps back in again as the leaves sway bugs and birds chirp. You hear things in the distance that probably aren't friendly. But here you are. What do you do?
Cleo finishes the tea that Galen brought over to her and just stands up. Short rest done by now, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Or maybe in the midst of it.
Well, at the end of the rest, Cleo will get up, sort of dust herself off, and offer her hand to Galen. It's not turning back now, dear.
Should take it.
Thank you for the tea and kind words.
I'm glad you're feeling a little better.
Of course.
Shall we?
Of course. Well, rejoin the group.
You guys like holding hands or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
What up,
Ew.
man?
Galen's hands are so cold.
Cleo is silver dragon sorcerer. She don't cold never bothered her anyway.
Oh, yeah. Cold
I
is
clock
just
that
a
shit.
baby. You clock that shit, you see?
I see. Do that. You know, the dog ears move like, huh?
Oh. Oh.
You'll never
What's the
have
matter,
hands
Walter?
with your pal? With your bud?
Just thinking, that was quick. No.
My platonic gal pal?
Yeah. That's my
Platonic
bestie.
for now.
We're
Uh,
roommates.
We're back on. Oh my god, fucking voice accents. Back on our feet now.
Back on our feet now.
Back on our feet now.
G'day.
Oi!
Be careful,
Shrimp
Laura.
on the barbie.
Last time you did the New Zealand accent, you couldn't come out of it.
Yeah, I got a bit stuck, but that's fine. Perhaps I could narrate like this.
No. Please, no. I
This is just
asked
like
you.
Do it.
nice guy Australian.
So the party finds themselves in the
No,
middle of the
please,
clusterwood.
Oh, I'm asking you to not
Cleopatra, what do you do?
You're getting
Stop
babies to
this.
the boys.
No, it's clear.
Clear. Well,
I will leave.
that's full Australian, but I'm doing more of a Kiwi sort of thing, you know?
I will leave.
Huh? Okay. I'm the only one who's allowed to do this.
Yeah. It's also Cleopatra, you know?
No, it's just
Or-
clear.
Clear. Oh well. Anyways,
Feeling better, Wolga? You took quite a few bites there, and you seemed a bit feral at the end. I gotta be honest.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm about to go Canadian. Yeah, it's a bit of a known thing. Get real into the fights, but you know, we give it as hard as we get.
You certainly did that.
no, I-
Sandia, are you alright? What's that?
I'll be honest, it's a bit embarrassing. I didn't even sink my teeth into it.
You'll get him next time, dear.
Snapping on air. Anyways.
Sandia, you're looking a bit less sparky than you were.
Sin gives a very exaggerated stretch, and just I'm just fine though.
Good. Charity, are you alright?
I mean, I've still got all this cluster wood around my arm, but I'm fine.
Is it going to impact your ability to punch things?
I don't know, with this arm. Maybe.
Isn't that your dominant arm?
Who knows? Maybe it is,
You-
maybe it isn't.
You would know.
she's ambidextrous.
Alright then.
I can use the sword well enough in the other arm, don't worry. Or I can
Alright.
just punch them. It's fine.
Suit yourself. We should keep going. Are you doing anything half-baked, anyways?
Did we end with a long rest last time?
You did
Short
not.
rest.
Short rest.
Short rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure that I am understanding the rules of sorcery points real quick. Okay, it's finished a long rest. Okay, so I don't have more sorcery. Okay, that's fine.
You do
That's
not
fine.
know.
I need to just make a note of that. I thought they were short rest, but that was warlock spell slots and
Short rest
other
is warlock
features.
spell slots, yes.
Oh, so I have 2 left because I did use 2 to make a level 2 spell or level 1 spell slot.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready to go. So if we want to like officially get that into motion, Cleo can take the lead. Cleo ain't scared.
I ain't afraid of
Should be,
no.
Ghost.
Dogs.
should be a lot easier moving through the forest now, though. You know, with that big buffer gun.
Well, wasn't he in service to an arguably bigger dog?
I mean, certainly, but Dog's gonna have to show up if he wants me to think about it.
Right. Well, let's go. Seeing a sort of way here. Cleo's gonna go. Uh, sees Galen's like still holding her hand. Doesn't really care, but there's just like still walking. So if it slips out, it slips out.
Yeah, Galen will let go so that they can walk a little easier. With their wits about them and stuff.
Mhm.
No, hold hands the whole time.
I
She
think
needs
Cleo
to
wouldn't
be-
mind, but
Yeah.
Okay, you guys make your way down this corridor, leaving behind this wider open space of the ruins of this old chapel and back into the dark and twisting corridors of the cluster wood. As you press on, noticeably the day is growing longer. The brightest period of the day at noon, when the soul burns the brightest, you believe has passed, and now it is a slow crawl towards darkness as the soul begins to dim ever so slightly by the hour, until eventual soul death comes and the night is here. And
That's
this,
bad, right? We're not supposed to be in these woods after dark.
you've been told that if you're in the forest at night, bad shit is gonna happen.
Okay.
Nah.
Also, just for reference, because y'all are talking about the sizes of wolves, this is Koa.
yep, that's a big dog.
Love.
Just a little bigger.
Mommy.
But yeah.
Why,
So,
well, bring her back.
No.
Oh, damn. Okay, fine.
Sorry, you'll see
I
her
tried,
later.
guys.
What is the marching order, everybody?
Cleo, clear
Clear.
is in
Where?
front.
Claire.
The water.
I guess Galen right behind her.
Mhm.
Since they were walking next to each other, she's probably falling behind a little bit.
Sen should be in the middle.
Yeah.
I'll put
And is on Waga's back.
back.
Nice.
Aw.
Okay.
I'll be behind him.
All right. So as the day is growing longer and giving away to soul death, Cleo considers that they've been at it a while. They've had a couple fights. Turns around. I'm not exactly thrilled about the prospect, but should probably set up camp soon.
Mm.
I do have a tent that can fit 2 people, but
We should make sure that we have a good idea where we're going before we set up camp.
I will also make you aware that in the corridors there is not enough space to set up your tent,
Ah,
let alone like lay down flat on the ground.
But all these normally routes, it's going to be a little bit hard to set up a nice tent.
well, I'm just saying we should probably, try and find a clearing.
Mm. And you have some hours yet before it becomes fully dark. It's just sort of
Yes, we should try and do it before it becomes fully dark.
it is afternoon, evening.
Oh, right, you can't see in the dark.
No, I can.
I can't.
Oh.
Sounds like a
It's
skill
kind of
issue.
funny when you think about it. Wow.
It does sound like a skill issue. I'm just joking, Sen. You are very skilled.
As you guys are making your way through the forest, what are you doing to keep an eye on your surroundings, stay hidden, anything like that?
I think. Do I even have a fire spell? I just have light.
Someone with
So
good eyes should make a
I
perception
have good
check.
eyes. I'll make a perception check.
Okay.
Sen, help her since you're up on Walga's shoulders.
I'm
You're
not
right, I
proficient,
will.
but I have +4.
I was trying to read my sheet and my eyes are so blurry. I'm like,
Do you have like dry eye?
no, my eyes are just like so blurry.
Yeah.
Just built like that.
I am. I'm blind.
Hell yeah.
But yes, then we'll provide assistance.
Fantastic.
yeah.
Whoa, 21. So while Galen and Sen are keeping an eye out together, is anyone? I guess.
Cleo has like the light cantrip just like on her hand, like a small mote is above it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because these things don't really like light. It's just sort of like more like warding than like an assistant. Oh, all right. Um, it's more warding away things that don't like light or.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
Creatures who call the darkness their home definitely populate this forest. It's already like dim dark in here when the sun is at its brightest, and now that it's beginning to grow dimmer by the hour, it's slowly becoming very dark. So your light is extremely useful and helpful, and not only keeping those creatures that fear the light away, but also letting your party members sort of perceive your surroundings and understand what's going on. So Galen and Sen,
Yes.
the two of you together are sort of keeping an eye out as you kind of press onward. And there's lots of sounds in the forest, chirping birds, like strange insect noises, the wind constantly blowing through the trees, rattling the leaves. Both of you can clearly make out that sort of roaring, distant sound that Galen faintly heard before the church. It's growing a bit stronger now, which makes it difficult to hear other things that would normally blend into that sort of noise. But luckily for you, Galen, you have sharp eyes and you're used to spotting things in the dark. And
Yes.
while the group is like paused at a particularly tough intersection of tangled roots that block your corridor, and you kind of have to like crawl and squeeze through and push yourself like head first through the tiny gaps.
At least Galen has a good view.
Who goes for? Cleo would go first, right?
Yeah, at least Galen has a good view.
Galen has a great view, but also not a great view because if your light cantrip's in your hand and your hand goes in first.
She has dark vision.
Galen.
Not only do I have 300 feet of dark vision, I also have
damn
dark vision. I can see in magical darkness too, because I have.
And you
better
can give
sight.
other people dark vision.
I can't.
Twilight clerics, they're the best.
I already
so
did
cool.
give y'all dark vision at the beginning, didn't I?
I think so.
It only lasts for an
Yeah.
hour every time you do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It does only last an hour. But as Cleo is squeezing through this tight gap, you just barely manage to not get too distracted as Sen sort of like taps the top of your head and maybe points out this flicker of movement up in the trees. The sound of it, the noise of it would have normally been blocked out by this distant roaring that sort of is serving as this white noise in the background. But you catch this like flash of a small dark shape up in the trees for a moment.
Galen looks up at it and points. There, something was moving. Do I have anything that I can use to? Well, I guess I could try to cast Fairy Fire. Question is, how many spell slots do I have?
We can just try to see what it is.
Yeah, is it visible at all?
So you caught a flash of movement up in the darkness of the branches, but it looked like something small and something almost feline-esque. Very dark coloration, flash of movement.
Oh, great! It's the Cheshire Cat.
And also, man, I don't know if 21 is. Let me roll a stealth check for it. Actually,
Okay, sure.
that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too late. We the players know it's there. You feed
Yeah,
me.
I know, but I mean, this is gonna be more like how much of it do you make out?
You only see the ass.
You definitely see the ass, and a tail. But what else?
Is it a nice tail? Is it fluffy? Is it floofy?
It is not floofy. It's like a short hair cat's like tail. So it's not very poofy or floofy. It's like short black fur.
Mm.
Can I keep it?
Well, that depends. It remains to be seen. Here you are. Let's roll the dice about it. Oh, my fucking wings are almost here. Hell yeah.
Damn it, now I'm hungry again.
Oh, not great. It rolled a 10 on its stealth, so actually not really good.
Nice.
Yeah, you see this like this flash of movement, this dark feline shape. There is like a rustle of the branch, some leaves kind of flutter, as it maybe like knows it's being perceived and darts away to cover. But Sen and Galen specifically, you both see black feathers kind of trickling down. And Galen, you see a flash of white as well. Something bony.
Does Galen know what this is? Because I know what this is out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Does Galen know?
Why don't you make a roll about it? What would you? How would you know?
I would love to make a roll about it. Should I do a history?
No, this wouldn't be history. This would probably be Arcana or Nature. Probably more Arcana, honestly.
It would have had to be something that I encountered before in some experience of mine.
Yeah.
I think.
Or you've like read about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That's a 15.
15. All right, give me 1 second. I just got my wings.
Jealous.
Wait, Emma, did you also get wings?
No. I'm just excited for Riley.
You know, that's valid.
Yeah. I had girl dinner, which is a lot of Mediterranean little tapas bites, like olives and feta and stuff.
Are you drinking water, Emma?
I am drinking water.
Good. Women check. Are all the women drinking water?
I have soda.
Your boy has wings.
Is that water though, fam?
There's ice cubes in it.
That's. Cal, you're also quiet.
I'm drinking sody.
You guys need to drink water.
Sody pap.
Sody.
I'm also drinking sody pap. I got it with my wings.
You know what? Yes, Gabe, I am drinking water.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, Michael.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Emma,
This
you
little
rolled a
phone is
15
so
Arcana check.
strong. Yes.
Okay. I think you don't know what this is.
Okay. That's fun.
Off the top of your head,
Uh,
you got a quick glimpse of this thing. You saw a dark feline shape, black feathers, and the visage of white bone. And you're like, fucking, that's a weird thing.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I'm used to
Sen,
these things.
you can also roll an Arcana check if you'd like, though.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I figured. Because you saw it too.
Galen's
Mhm.
probably
Oh.
thinking, I think I
Oh
know
my
that from
God.
somewhere, and then just
Then
is
fucking
distracted by
sneezes.
Cleo's ass.
Sen,
It's
this
a cat.
you don't know when the last time you were here is, but I mean, since the last time you've been here, which is probably a while, they got Bone Cat?
He got bone cats.
Sin
Bone
literally
apple
about
cat.
to do the.
You just cut out, cow.
That's okay. It wasn't important.
I bet it was. You say it again.
Is this a
No,
bird?
Sin, no, Sin was just about to do the piss 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 piss.
Oh,
Ah.
But yeah, that's what you guys see. That's what you guys know.
Okay. Galen's not bothered by that. Woodland creatures exist.
How long is this
Agreed.
little fucking crawl space?
How what?
How long is this crawl space?
Probably like 5 to 10 feet.
Oh. Oh, so not that bad. Okay.
You'd say that, but moving like inch by inch across
Yeah.
like 10 feet of space.
Cleo can do that 6 seconds. This is difficult terrain. Cleo can do that in 6 seconds.
I would say it's worse than difficult terrain. It's like it's not difficult terrain in the sense of like you are moving at half speed to get through it. It's like you have to slow to a crawl to get through it, which takes like maybe like a minute of time per person.
As
Actually,
someone
make
who
an
used-
athletics check
Oh God! Please tell me you
or an
went to the
acrobatics check.
gym. Acrobatics is slightly better, but I'm gonna stay true to the athletics.
Oh hell yeah!
You both are fucking through there in like 30 seconds flat.
Let's fucking go, baby.
You race about it.
See, I wouldn't have gotten the natural 20 if I went acrobatics.
True. Are we all rolling athletics to get through this thing?
No, you can get through it.
Okay.
It's just to see if you go through fast, I guess.
The two
Okay.
nat 20s like charge through it, and we're just like, oh.
hmm
We
To just like look to each other, do that like predator handshake, like.
we just lead the way so that we are waiting on the other side for you guys.
hmm
Amazing.
Feels like brushing the
I do a
the
flip
briars
over.
from their
Oh,
outfit.
Volga, the biggest among you, takes several minutes to get squeezed all the way through, and by the end,
I
she
get
needs
hit.
help being pulled.
I get hit in the face by so many low-hanging branches that are
So many.
height
You
for
get
everyone
stuff
else.
like caught. You get caught in the branches.
It's like, you know when you
Aw.
boop a dog's nose real good? It's like that kind of whine.
Take 3 slashing damage, Volga.
Wait,
No.
Sen is on Walga's shoulders.
Sin gets knocked off.
How
This
dare you
makes
do
sense.
this to Sen?
Yeah, the
Sin's a big
disrespect.
girl. Sin can deal.
She's actually very small.
She's minuscule.
Yeah, the disrespect.
The doctor disrespect.
Yeah, Cleo and Charity help people through the exit.
Yeah.
I guess.
They probably have to be the ones to pull Walga.
Yeah. They pull Sin down like pulling a cat out of a tree. Like, it's okay, honey. Here you go.
Mm.
I got you.
I feel like if Cleo picked up Sen like that, Sen would just be flirting with Cleo.
Listen, if Sin is caught in a tree, Sin just floats down and just like, oh, I'm falling.
Somebody catch me.
Oh no.
and just
Uh,
floats.
All right, what's on the other side of this bramble
branches?
brush?
More fucking pathway. You guys pass through the bramble brush without much trouble after Volga. But there comes a slight fork in the road ahead of you where this corridor splits off into two separate corridors going vastly different directions.
Go right.
Roll a D100 then, I guess.
Go right.
That's not
Also-
a 69.
2 churros stay first in yellow wood. Okay, you, without even thinking about it, go right.
Sorry, was there more to this? If there's more to this, I can shut up.
No, you're good.
We
It's
all
just that, you know,
We
You're
all
trying to-
watch as Cleo goes right. We're just like, I don't know.
yeah, you guys turn right and start heading down this corridor pathway, and Galen, that roaring sound in the distance starts to grow softer and more quiet.
Okay. If we're trying to find something, I think we're going away from it.
What makes you say that?
Do you not hear that sound in the distance? It's like a humming.
Oh.
Humming?
Now that someone's
Yeah.
pointed it out to you, Cleo, you do realize that you've kind of been tuning out this distant white noise.
So I tune into it, and it's growing softer. Just like, so if I can hear that from here, I don't know if I really want to go towards it until I've had a proper night's rest.
I don't think we're going to be able to get a proper night's rest in the forest.
Right. Well,
Do we know that that's where we want to go?
No. But what other choice do we have?
this choice, but I
I
can
mean-
see.
Thought we were trying to follow a trail.
I mean, not recently. Y'all haven't been looking for trails.
Oh, well, that's okay. It's too late now.
Oh, what?
I did ask to look for a trail.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Please make a survival check.
I am so good at these, you guys.
EC, but
Okay.
they're actually good.
Oh,
That could have been way worse.
That's really good, actually. So as Galen and kind of stops Cleo and is like, do you hear that? Charity, you kind of scan the surrounding area, just sort of like trying to check for right path, right way, any sign that you're going the right direction, and you find this torn piece of cloth kind of hanging off of one of the smaller, jagged-looking branches that stick out into the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
And you take this as a sign that like someone's been here recently. And scanning the surrounding area around here, you notice the ground here is like kind of damp. The soil is quite wet, and lots of creatures and things have probably moved through this area. But you make out specifically the squelching footsteps of something with large boots.
Oh, okay.
And you notice that the trail goes in the direction opposite to the way you guys are going. Like somebody came down this path, but in the opposite direction.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I grab the fabric and I go over to Wolga. Wolga, do you think you can see if this is I don't think this is Veronica's, but I think this is her dad's.
I can give it a go. I'll give it a big old whiff.
Give it a big old sniff.
It's in Charity's hand, and I give it a go.
Make what do you want to make for me, Walgo? What kind of check do you want to make?
What
Here?
is a sniff check?
Sniff check, a smell check.
Is that survival? Is that perception? Am
I feel like
with my nose?
It could be perception. It could be survival. It could be history. if you remember the scent, it could be I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if Olga gets advantage on these things because she's a
Oh, I think I actually might. Hold on.
what's it called?
No.
I know. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have
It's
said.
okay.
Let's see.
Wolganathis Caesara Visra? Oh no!
It's a Quesaravis raw. Thanks.
Thank you. I'm just trying to pronounce it
Ooh.
based on what I'm reading, and what I'm reading is
I
fucking wild.
thought I had.
You might not. I don't know.
I've never heard you say it out loud, actually.
Oh, it's a dumb. It's very silly.
I do like Quesara Visra, that's great.
Let's see. I have group dexterity and stealth check. I think there is a knoll that does have that from the homebrew I use, but I don't think I have it, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Just a normal perception check, then.
Sage. I'm perceptive.
Damn, that cloth smells like fucking sweat and like anger and fear.
It's like man pits.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, it smells like
the
fucking
dad.
man pits.
That's definitely the dad.
But if we find him, maybe we can get him to turn himself around and not be a big blowhard in the forest.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Also, he might have found him. Who knows? Dumb luck.
Yeah. Might be
Anyways,
worth checking out at least.
my video game scent trail that is highlighted on the map now
Eagle
is
vision.
pointing me that
Oh
way.
my fucking god.
Well, let's go then.
Mhm.
I
Thanks,
don't
Ren.
know
Oh.
what a video game is. We follow the trail.
All right.
Mm,
Also,
follow
sorry,
my
Mike. I
nose.
didn't mean to make it like Cleo chose bad choice.
No, that's fine. I'll
I was
remember
just
this.
like, no, you're good. I'm like, y'all are traveling east, and if you turn right, that's south, and south's the wrong direction. You guys are trying to go north. I have like a visual map of what's happening, and no one else does.
It's fine.
We're
I'll
all just
remember
like,
this.
huh?
I point out all of this information to everyone.
East? Don't you mean west?
Maybe we should head the other
We-
way.
I go the other way. I'm just
The
kidding.
other way you go.
No.
And as you head that direction, Galen, you notice some black feathers on the ground near the path.
I pick him up. I pick him up. I want him.
Ooh, you picked them up. Y'all, everyone sees Galen pick up some fucking dirty feathers off the ground.
Okay.
I want him so bad.
Dope. I love her. Good for her.
Thanks.
And after making your way down this corridor for another maybe 20, 30 minutes, the white noise starts to grow louder and more clear. Everyone can very clearly hear it now.
When you said clear the first time, I was like, what?
Clear! Clear!
Clear.
There.
Volga!
Does it sound like a machine?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Because I almost like that gives me the mental sound image of like an engine, I guess.
16.
Yeah.
It does not sound like a machine. Although I don't know if you would know what a loud machine sounds like because you
That's a
probably
great
haven't
point.
heard one.
Yeah.
But if you had heard one, it probably wouldn't sound exactly like this. But when you were farther away, maybe that would be a possibility. But now that you're growing closer, you are certain that this is the sound of fast rushing water,
Mm,
like white rapids.
okay.
Let me guess. Ran towards a huge waterfall? Yep,
It's right
rock
behind me,
above.
isn't it?
most likely. Bring it on.
Dylan looks very excited by this. And
Mm.
starts to press forward a little faster.
Don't go too far ahead, Galen, dear.
Yes, I know. I know.
But as you and
It'll be good to be.
you seem eager.
if we're near water, that makes it a lot easier to navigate.
Oh, well, uh, I suppose we should get a bit of a move on then.
Let's talk over the water too. Trees have to bridge the gap of the stream, river.
I didn't understand half of what you just said, Morgan.
What's that? No.
You what?
What's that,
What?
Mike?
Basically, there's gonna be a bit more light because trees would have to like overhead cross the gap that a river makes or a
Mhm.
stream.
That's
That is
true.
exactly
So
correct.
Yeah.
That was my initial plan.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Oh.
I'm smart.
Yeah. But as you guys press forward, after 20 or 30 minutes or so, you do find yourself in an area where the corridor is beginning to widen and the trees begin to part a bit.
More ruins.
Oh, this is a long map.
Yeah, this was where the chase was gonna happen.
I mean, what are you talking about? This map it has no previous purpose, Riley.
Feel free
mean-
to place yourselves on the southern side of the map.
I think I need to reboot. It's
Oh, no.
all black.
Even at the very bottom?
Just scroll down.
All of it was black for me. Hold on.
No.
Oh, you have to scroll all the way down.
No, I zoomed all the way out.
Oh, okay. I have to show you and Michael my secret trick for making sure that icon or tokens are updated when you drag them from the character sheet.
No, you don't.
I do.
I was just lazy.
Yeah. But still,
I know the trick. I was just lazy.
no, there's an even there's a more secret trick.
Ooh.
While Cow is rebooting, I believe that was Cow.
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
Hi, Cow. I'm gonna put this in art because I was curious what an image prompt would do in the AI bot. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. Oh, that was the image search. So we're gonna download. That turned into this.
Whoa! There's a rose? No, there's not a rose, just a belt.
Kind of looks like a rose.
That's what I thought, but then I looked closer and it's like, is it? I don't know. I can't tell.
They like blended her hair together, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
No longer e-girl hair.
I kind of do like that new top though, and the zippers on the skirt was really nice.
That's the fun part of these things. You can be like, hey, this part of this part, and this part.
I take. Is yours now.
I might include that on Cleo's next reference sheet. Just like, oh, I kind of like this outfit a bit more.
Mm.
Oh, Cow, you're here. Amazing. Incendiary cloud.
I am here.
Whoa. But yeah, you guys are in a wider open space. I invite you to explore the area.
Okay.
I know there's not a lot with that, but you know.
Well, just right off the bat, is this still, this is still same church, sort of area? Like the
It is
same architecture?
similar architectural style, same building materials, but it seems much older than the ruins of the chapel that you were just in
Okay.
an hour
Okay.
or so ago.
Walgo, why are you chasing your tail?
Ooh, light.
Oh,
And
there's light. I'm like a moth.
We're scooting.
Wow.
Let's hear why we.
The lamp.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you guys would fucking see this. I don't know why I'm being coy.
That's your
Emma-
DM's right.
Emma, I didn't hear
Yeah.
anything you said.
I said a river.
Oh, River. Why don't I just
Well.
fucking hold on? I'm just gonna reveal a large portion of this at once because
I jump
frankly,
across the river.
make an athletics check.
Whoa.
This is a skill challenge.
It's a 10.
To 10? Oh boy. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna reveal the whole map.
I have
Is that fine?
I have 18 strength. If I can't jump across like a 7-foot river,
This bitch is
know.
bright.
I don't deserve it.
I want to go across the log.
Mm-hmm.
So Charity, this this river here, while not the roaring rapids that you can clearly hear ahead, still is a bit, cold water, not so
Mhm.
deep, rushing a little fast. As you jump across, your left foot lands directly in the silty bank and kind of sinks in up to like midway up your calf, and you kind of tumble forward and almost trip as your right foot lands like way sooner than you thought it would. You have to like take a moment to steady yourself as you leap across. And then you have to like pull your boot out of the muck, and there's like the weird like slurpy suction sound.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Quicksand.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fountain. How does the water look actually in this river?
Bright and clear and very crystal. It seems very clean. There's nothing swimming in it though. There's nothing like there's no fish that you can make out, at least just on a cursory glance. The water is moving pretty fast. It would be hard to like chill out in the river if you were an aquatic animal.
Right.
And across the river, this little structure you see here it's like not quite a gazebo, but some kind of like outdoor open archway, like commons, the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make out like a lot of pillars like in the surrounding area and sort of structure, and it looked like maybe this was some kind of like garden or like decadent courtyard for some kind of like Cleo. You would recognize this sort of thing from Ifair. Like large estate houses like have like these elaborate yards, these elaborate courtyards with like interesting architecture, like a hedge or a topiary would like look very in place here if it was restored.
All right. Well, I'm not over there yet. Riley, I have maybe a stylistic choice use of shape water here.
Okay.
I would like to freeze the water as Cleo steps, just across, just like where she steps instead of like a 5-foot square.
Make a spellcasting check for me.
All right.
Just because the water is moving fast, it might be difficult. Yeah, easy enough. With a little bit of focus and a little bit of your magic, you can very easily freeze the water where you step and almost like drive a pillar or spike of that cold energy down through where you step and then into the riverbed, so that there's this almost pillar of ice, like a pillaring ice spike that like rises to meet your foot as you step. And like secure itself in the moving water.
Cool, because I don't want to like freeze a portion of the river and then just flood the river.
Yeah, you don't want to be an eco terrorist.
Yeah, I just want to be a regular terrorist. I mean, what?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, everyone else is across, but probably Sen catches Cleo doing this.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
And from around, like, Sin is currently wrapped around Galen's neck now.
Yeah.
But Sin's just like, ooh, and does like a little like clap with their fingers.
Mm-hmm.
She curtsies a little bit. Oh, this place could use a bit of work, but this sort of reminds me a bit of home.
I point at the dead guy.
No, that checks.
Does it? That's worrying.
No, it's home is not a very kind place.
This
Oh,
guy's been dead
Yep.
for a long time. His bones.
Charity, you see this skeleton of a person just leaning up against the edge of the fountain, and very akin to your arm, clusterwood vines and branches have sort of curled themselves around and through and in the rib cage and out the skull's eyes, and just sort of nature reclaiming this long dead and rotting corpse.
He nods. He got the ligma.
Oh my.
Also, inside this dead man, you
Mm-hmm.
notice a good number of strange flowers blossoming and blooming.
Oh. Do they look similar to the ones that were growing before?
They don't. They have a few more petals, and their petals have a vibrant orange color to them. And they have very large, not like pollen stems, like very like long little like almost antennae that stick out of the center of the flower mass that like has a bunch of like pollen puffs that stick to it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, our two flowered women, why don't you come take a look at these?
I'd be happy to. Sort of
She
lean
points to the
down.
flowers. Galen, that's you too.
flower women?
Flowered women. Because they know
All
about
right.
flowers. And they're
Oh, I
women.
see.
Whoa.
I guess I'll more so if I know their names, that's good. But I mean, if they're blooming out of a corpse, they might have alchemical properties.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Would you rather I roll something other than nature?
I think nature is most applicable here. Either nature or arcana, maybe.
Woo!
Would survival work?
Yes, it would. I think.
Okay, good.
You guys all did pretty good.
Yeah, Galen, I would say that these flowers are not super familiar to you.
Hmm.
And Sen, you also there's like something about them that makes you tingle with a little bit of magic, but nothing that you
Oh.
could like put into words.
Hmm.
Cleo, you out of anyone here are probably most situated to know about this kind of flower. It
Oh dear, that's concerning.
certainly has alchemical properties. You almost like double take at this plant because it has such negative connotations for you and probably your family at least, but or like you would have been taught a very reverent respect and healthy fear of this plant.
Was it used?
It has probably been used on you
Okay.
because
Cleo's like stiffens.
Mhm.
And sort of does that. The eyes sort of go wide for a moment. I think she like, and she was just talking about home, so
Yeah,
her fist probably like clenches a bit more. And since Galen's like center, like right there, they probably see like this visceral reaction.
yeah. You almost feel like a cold shiver down your spine, like your heartbeat increasing as you stare at an unprocessed and alchemized, I suppose, form of what you know to be an adrenal blossom. They only grow in very specific places, charged with potent orange magic, and you know that if mishandled or if handled properly and then used on someone else, the pollen of this flower can be used to induce hysteria, fear. It like spikes your adrenaline so much that you go into like panic.
I think Cleo might actually like a phantom panic.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think I might wisdom save this for myself.
Yeah, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Cleo, as you stared at this orange blossom with the bright, puffy pollen pods that stick out from the stems, you're sort of just locked in place there for a moment. You don't notice as you begin to sort of hyperventilate, the goosebumps crawling up your arms and up your skin, your dragon scales almost manifesting a bit in like a self-defense instinctual reaction, and suddenly you're on, for a moment you're on a cold table with straps on your arms and legs, and a beautiful blonde man stands above you holding a orange glowing vial and kind of just tutting. It's necessary, dear.
No.
We need to test your body.
No.
Shh, it's all right. You're
It
safe.
hurts.
You're only hurt for so long, and if you're strong, you will overcome it. Not to worry, dear.
Drunk.
Shh. And then you're kind of brought back to the moment, and you have to be strong.
If this is before Sen gets it, like Cleo like snatches her wrist.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
No.
like as Sen is beginning to reach for it with like an open like mouth, like watering.
No.
Listen, there's a little bit of magic in that.
No.
Let us know.
Stop. Please. No. No.
Leo. What's going on?
You all right there, mate?
Strong. This is a very dangerous flower. It doesn't do good things. And that's when it's processed, when its powers diluted with other things. It's one of the purest specimens of it. I just don't eat it.
We should tread carefully then.
Think we could collect a sample, maybe sell it? Weird
Mhm.
humans and things like stuff like that.
Is it normal to grow in the wild?
It typically grows in very specific conditions. I suppose the corpse of a decayed person charged with orange magic is a fitting place in the wild. You can collect it. I think I will stay away from it. Thank you.
Galen reaches over and just kind of like gives Cleo's like forearm a little touch.
Cleo actually like viscerally flinches.
Oh. She reels back a little bit. Sorry.
It's okay. Just it's okay.
Are you okay?
I'm going to be. I always am. I'm strong.
You can lean on us if you need to, you know.
This isn't the place for it. I should maybe set up camp, just not here. Well, at least
Definitely
I'm
not
not
here.
going to set up camp here.
A little too wet.
Like, I think Cleo's like trying to listen. Well, I guess it was the noise of the waterfall, but it's just sort of gonna look places that aren't this pavilion.
Over to the east, Cleo, there might be a clearing that could work. If you want to help me prepare it.
Also, before Charity, I was going
Mhm.
to say, I think while all of this is going on, and I feel like either you or Walga or both of you are the ones who are like not as involved with this scene going down with the flower.
Mhm.
Both of you notice, and I'll ask for a perception check.
Sure. I'm so good at those.
Okay, so
No, she shit, mate.
no, you do. You just don't know how or when. But on the other side of this little courtyard, where this archway here used to be, it was a smaller archway that leads off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
was empty, and you could see through it to the space behind it. There is now a large wooden door with bright green and like brass barrings and a large like knob and a knocker. And inscribed into the wood of the door, you see the image of a white feather.
Anyone else notice the spooky ass door that just popped up? Swear it wasn't there before. Don't know when it was there.
Image of a white feather.
Sort of like wood, like carved into the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I have an image.
What can I roll to recognize? And then what should I roll to have maybe discern how and where this door came from?
Yeah, I would say to recognize the symbol or know what it is, I would ask for a history check. To know how or when the door got there, I don't know how. Like, you could maybe pitch something to me, but I don't know if there is a check that you could make to be like, oh yes.
So if the door like suddenly appeared by magical means, just knowing that it was not there and did appear through magical means, or if it's just something we just didn't notice.
Sure. I guess for that, I'll ask for a perception check, like a preemptive sort of like as you're entering the area and scanning it for the first time. Yeah. So this archway, when you all walked into this little courtyard area, was empty. Now there is a door there, and you do not recognize the symbol on the door. But it is very prominently displayed, and I posted it in the world building chat.
All right, Walgo, hold on. If somebody's gonna get fucked up by a weird magic door,
think we could use your arm as a battering ram if we need to?
I could use it to knock on the door.
Knock on wood.
Do you knock on wood?
Yeah, I knock on the door. I tell people to step back. Please.
There's a loud boom, 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 and the hinges jingle. The doorknob shakes as you slam your wooden fist.
I'm knocking. I'm not slamming. I'm being polite.
As you
Riley.
politely and gently knock your wooden encased fist against the door.
Why would I be rude?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm not the cops.
It's a big fucking door. You got to use some force to make any effect on it. But you knock on the door, and then there is. Oh, would have collected. Oh gosh. Okay.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt the RP that was going on.
No, I got you. You should make a sleight of hand check.
To hide or for actually gathering?
For gathering it.
Okay.
If you're going to touch the flower. Gotcha. So you are extremely gentle and careful after seeing how frightened Cleo got and how much she didn't want you to touch it. You're like, maybe I should be gentle at least. And when you do touch the flower, you do feel that surge of magic. Your fingertips almost kind of like a crystal with light passing through it begin to like glow a little bit of an orange tint. And you're very gentle and very deft and just sort of very carefully pluck one of the buds. And the stems that kind of the antennae that curl up and out of the flower with the pollen buds on them wiggle and shake just ever so slightly, and tiny bits of the pollen do kind of fall off a little bit, but you're gentle enough so that they do not burst out from the flower.
I would also say that as a small touch to abate Cleo's concerns, Sin is doing like any like small prestidigitation to like essentially ignite the pollen so it doesn't like float around.
Cleo will still remember that.
That's fine.
Ignite
Sin is
the pollen.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
somebody
so-
doesn't inhale it.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see.
We about to get high.
Vaporize the spores.
Yeah.
and we'll pocket those in their bag of holding.
Which is a safe containment for that, I believe.
Yeah.
Magically so.
I think
go ahead
when
and
that flower, because it does have like actual magic in it, right?
it has magical properties.
I think when they've like uprooted it and or like gathered it, maybe there's like the very slightest spark of that like magic, first that orange spark, and then maybe a little bit of Sin's own magic kind of sparking back at it, like nerve endings communicating with each other.
Yeah, I love that.
Ooh.
I think you almost get a sense of that like adrenaline spike, that like breath that gets caught in your chest. You feel you almost like experience like endless sprinting, heavy breathing, like the thrill of running, the overwhelming anxiety of fear, but also like thrill, just for a moment, as your
Yeah.
magic talks to its magic.
Yeah, I think something like flashes through Sin's eyes, but like Sin's just like a very small smile, like
Mm.
being taken back to like an old memory, and then
Mhm.
just and then we continue the scene.
Yeah. So you have I'd make sure you write down that you have an adrenal blossom. But yeah, Charity, you knocked on this door, and you kind of hear it boom and echo, and then nothing for a moment. You sort of wait, and then you almost think like, I mean, it's a door, but like the other side is just the forest still. Like, who's gonna answer it? You almost feel silly for a moment, and then you hear a small voice. It's open.
I just realized I think I know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God, it's been too
open the
long.
door.
Yeah. You grasp the knob and twist, and with a satisfying click, the door comes free and swings inward on its hinges, and you are immediately met with the sound of chatter and music and crackling fire. And hello? You see the interior of a tavern.
Yeah, that makes as much sense as anything else that's been going on.
I love these. And Sid just walks in.
I love these.
I sort of look around. Is it like a busy tavern?
So as Sen just walks right past you and you kind of poke your head in and take a peek around, you see...
I'm pretty big. Sen would have to squeeze past me.
I mean, the
You're
door's
saying
pretty
Sin
big.
could not squeeze past you. It was a very large door.
I still listen. I'm taking up a lot of this space. I told everybody to back up. Sen's busy collecting flowers. Okay, let me open my door.
No, that was sweethearted.
Sin's trying to run in, and Walga grabs Sin by the scruff, and
Okay, see, there you go.
This is how you stop Sin. Hold on.
Yeah,
Don't
Charity,
just
you
go
poke your head
walking
through the
into
door.
any shady tavern.
Nothing ventured, nothing lost.
It's true.
But it just dangles there.
You see the interior of a building, which features multiple tables to dine at, a
Uh-huh.
glowing hearth and a large fire, an open space for activity, and a large bar that seems to be well stocked with a variety of colorful glass bottles. Some of the tables have various individuals kind of sitting at them, like hot steaming food or mugs full of beer and ale.
Right.
You see like a giant elephant man kind of chugging this huge like mug full of mead
Mhm.
and laughing uproariously as a tiny halfling next to him tells him a joke. Just some various like tavern goers, but it's not full or not busy. It's not hopping, but there's a few people around, and it has like a jovial vibe. And standing sort of near the door, but not quite in front of it. Oh, I can't believe Mike showed up. Michael L takes a bit. Standing right in front of the door, but not so much so in front that you would knock him over by opening the door. You see a 3.5 foot, maybe 4 foot tall individual with like fair skin, freckles, a dark brown hair in a bowl cut, big dark brown eyes. This little boy who is wearing a very nice sort of button down, has an apron on, like just a miniature guy, little child, little kid, with a very serious expression, looking up at you as you kind of poke your head in.
Mm-hmm.
I said it was open.
Yeah,
Come
hello.
in. Hi.
Hi. Did you know that your door is in the middle of the clustered wood?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh. I should tell Miss Glinda about that.
Okay. Can we come
interesting.
in?
Yeah, I mean it's open. We're open till later.
Oh,
Right.
good. I'm happy to hear that.
Sorry, I guess we don't post the hours on the door. So
Yeah, the door didn't have a sign. Sorry.
yeah, it did.
No, it had the that's a symbol. That's not the sign. There's a difference.
Oh well, I guess I thought our branding had been like good enough. You
I
know?
apologize that I have not heard of your brand before.
Oh, that's fine.
We have a bard with
That
us who
is-
could write you a jingle
I mean, I feel like we don't.
Hey! You
Also,
have
this
to
is-
pay.
for
This is a-
money, of course, obviously.
I mean, yeah, I could ask Miss Glinda about that, but I don't really have lots of money on me at the moment. I'm kind of in the middle of a shift.
Oh, I apologize. Yes,
No, it's
everybody,
alright.
come on inside.
guys-
You don't have
come
a lot
in.
of money. You should take that up with your boss.
That's also-
Probably
hey.
you need a higher wage.
You should unionize.
Well, I don't know. My boss is
Yeah,
very.
you got any more
And-
little buggers in there? You can.
Hey, your boss
start a
could be the
class
best
action with?
person in the world, but you should still form a union. It helps protect them. It helps protect you.
Well, I don't really
You
need to.
see,
I
when
don't
your boss
really know what
tells
this.
you you're like a family, that's when you gotta watch the fuck out.
Well, she is my adoptive mother.
Oh,
And hanging from,
no, oh no.
But like, I'm being paid.
From-
I'm not being paid in money per se, but I'm being paid in knowledge. I'm gonna be a very powerful wizard one day.
Walgo's
Mm.
expression says yikes.
But come on in.
Yeah,
Anyway,
mate.
Don't let any strange creatures in with you. I don't know where we are, but
I think
make
we're
sure-
all kind of strange creatures.
I mean, like dangerous ones. You're not dangerous, are you?
Walgo's
In the
holding
in
Sen,
in
looked
the
at
in
Sen,
certain
just like,
situations.
this is ours.
He like turns his nose up at the two of you and is like giving you a once over, like, yeah,
In
you
the-
don't seem so
uh,
dangerous.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
And
not here to
Jingling
cause
just says,
trouble.
I'm dangerous.
She might be here to cause trouble, though.
Oh, hi, San.
Hi, dear.
I let
come on
Sen
in.
go.
Okay.
San, you don't know this boy.
That is perfectly fine. Sin does not flinch.
Cool.
And will.
Walgo just assumes you know each other.
All right, everybody, go in.
Sin's gonna float down into the little boy's arms.
Charity holds the.
Oh,
door
he's
open
like
for
as tall as
everybody.
you are.
It's perfect. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So he doesn't put his arms out to catch you or anything, so you're just like hovering princess style in front of his like chest in the midair. And he's just looking at you
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Why are you just floating there?
Are you sure? Do you know her?
I mean, it's been a while.
That's her thing.
Oh. Well,
And just like does the exaggerated like fall over. It's like, oh,
Well,
I've fallen.
Olga
Right.
goes into the tavern during this.
Could one of y'all pick up your friend? I gotta serve drinks. I'll be back. Just
No
come
problem
in.
now.
Close the door behind you.
I close the door
Yeah.
behind everyone once they walk in.
Thank you. And the little boy just like toddles off. Goes up behind the bar. Like you see him like pull over a stool, hop on top of it, and then reach up to the top shelf for one of the more expensive looking liquor bottles.
Is there anyone dark and brooding in this tavern? And do they have a mission for us?
Make a perception check, I guess.
No.
The dark corner itself seems to be brooding.
That cluster wood stank.
Yeah, and I mean, and as you guys step into the tavern and the door shuts behind you, it's like you don't really have that clusterwood stank no more. You're just in a tavern now.
Yeah. Galen wants to go up to the bar and scan the liquor bottles for something specific.
You kind of make your way across the floor and up to the bar, where the little boy has tipped over the expensive liquor bottle. It's fallen down, and then he catches it in one hand, sort of leaning over, and is like balancing on the stool. And then he catches his balance, kind of wiggles his fingers a little bit, and a little gust of wind kind of rights himself. And then he's like, oh, steps down, looks up at you. Right, hi there, Miss Galen. Do you see anything you like? You want me to get something for you? Are you guys going to be buying anything?
Do I know this child?
No.
How did you know my name?
Oh. You don't know me, do you?
No. Do I?
No, you don't. You don't know me. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get Miss Glinda. Give me 1 second. Here, hold this. And he like hands you the expensive liquor bottle.
Okay.
Give me 1 moment. She will explain everything, I hope.
I pop the top off and sniff it.
That shit is a dark liquor. It's a strong like whiskey.
Oh
She
hell
wrinkles
yeah!
her nose.
You can
She does
smell
not
the
like it.
spices.
Mm.
But the little boy like toddles off, runs out from underneath the bar, towards the back, and where you probably couldn't perceive it before, now you see there is a very nice ornate door with a very like colorful wheel that's like stuck to the front of it, and you see the boy walk up to it, reach up, kind of spin the wheel a little bit. There's a click 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 sound, and then he waits, and then he nods to himself and he opens the door and he goes through into darkness. And the door closes behind him and the wheel spins.
You guys think they have rooms here?
They should, right? It's a tavern. Is this the Fae? Have we stumbled upon a Fae thing?
I use divine sense.
Maybe
Is there
shouldn't eat
anything
their
going on
food.
here?
Could you post divine sense for me?
Actually, I don't remember if my divine sense sees Fae or not. Let's check it.
You'll see several things at least.
No, celestial fiend or undead.
You don't sense any of that.
Okay. Well, we're not in heaven or hell.
Okay. Well, if it's the Fae, we shouldn't eat the food, right?
Walga pulls out her loot, heaven or hell, let's rock. And she
Heaven or
plays a
Hell,
nice
Let's Rock.
generic tavern tune while this goes on.
It's the album cover. It's the album name for this, like whatever songs she develops on the road during this campaign.
I don't think this is the Fae. They'd be much more coy about things. Also, they would have like asked you your name, and then you would have given it to them, and then they would have stolen it or something, right?
Right. They already knew it.
Isn't that the meme?
That is the meme. Yeah. Just gonna push the liquor bottle back to the other side of the bar, like the bartender's side.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I want to take a sniff of that liquor bottle. That
Oh,
the dark
here.
stuff is good.
Oh, I like vodka better.
It reminds
Take a-
me of the liquor we used to get in rations.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They give you the dark stuff.
Hmm. I always had very distilled, very clear liquor back home.
Interesting.
I suppose it depends on what you distill it from.
It's the dark liquor like this is usually held in barrels, and those are pretty easy to transport over long distances. It's probably why they were given to us.
Right. That's true.
I don't know about the clear liquors.
It's grains, usually.
Like corn
Sometimes.
or wheat.
Also that. Sometimes potatoes.
Is potato a grain?
No. But sometimes it can also make clear liquor.
Hmm. Interesting. What else is a grain?
Mm,
Before she can answer, you hear a click, 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 click as the wheel on the back door begins to spin violently and then stops. And the door shimmers and opens, and you see the little boy kind of slip out and then close the door behind him and spin the wheel, click, 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 and then make his way over back to you. Right, she'll be down in a little bit, but in the meantime, can I help you with anything?
Do you guys have rooms?
We can.
You,
Do you need rooms?
we might.
Right.
What's
Yeah,
the,
we can make that happen.
What's the rate?
Well, so I'm still being trained, right?
Uh-huh. You're still working your way up the wizard ladder or whatever.
Yeah. I gotta tend the bar first and tend the tavern, and then I'll be able to do the rooms. And then I'll be able to learn the cool stuff that I can't tell anyone about.
Uh-huh. The secret wizard, the bar wizard stuff, of course.
Yeah, well, no, just right now is the bar, but like it's not all of it. There's more.
Uh-huh.
All right, I just can't tell you about it.
Of
'Cause
course.
then it would be like my own wizard secrets being spilled, which is like not
Yeah,
good.
definitely. That's how all
I
wizards
know
work.
that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, that's what Miss Glinda says, anyways. You gotta keep your secrets close to your chest, because what you know doesn't mean everyone else needs to know.
that's smart.
Yeah.
It's like important or something. But yeah, we do rooms. It really depends on what kind you want. Are you in a hurry? Are you on, or can you like stay a while?
I mean, if we're looking for a room, I think we're looking to stay the night, right?
I mean, do you want to stay the night?
Typically, that's
wanna-
why you need a room, yes.
Well, people come and go, and some of them want rooms, some of them
Oh,
want to
no,
sleep,
we're not
some of them want
looking-
to eat.
We're not looking for a short stay. It's not a love hotel situation. We need a room for the evening.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's good.
I'm sure I'll learn in my wizard studies.
Once you go up the Witcher ladder.
Yeah, but no, like so you could like I don't know how to explain this without sounding weird. You could stay for a short time or a long time. The short time's more expensive because it's harder to do.
What?
Maybe we should wait for your lady.
All right. Well, she's very busy, but she's on the way. But if you really like, you're not on a time crunch. You don't need to like be anywhere. I could probably just set you up with some normal rooms for the span of time it takes you to sleep.
Maybe we should talk to the lady.
All right, whatever you want. But I basically know all of it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know my name? You knew
Yes.
my friend's
I
name?
mean, no, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
yeah, definitely. You don't know my name.
No,
right?
I've got no idea what your name is.
Uh-huh.
It would not be very charitable of me to lie to you. And he like gets a stupid smile on his face.
What you talking about? That's not my name.
I know. Sounds like we both know what's not your name.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we are both kind of smart.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You don't know. Well, I'm Dylan. Dylan
Dylan.
Blackwood. It's a pleasure to meet you for the very first time.
Yeah.
Blackwood.
Mm-hmm. I'm 12. And I'm going to be the world's greatest wizard ever.
Mm-hmm.
Just you wait.
I
I've got a really
believe.
good teacher. She's really cool.
Looking
You guys
forward
love
to
her.
meeting
Or
her.
you will love her.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get start
Wait.
singing about unpaid internships and how they're bad.
Are you a time traveler?
A what?
Time traveler. I've read
What's
about
that?
the concept of someone who can travel through time.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Sin floats
Maybe.
over. And
No, my bassist.
and
I'm neither.
drapes an arm over the 12-year-old. Very sad that he just dropped them like that earlier. But it's just like, dear, if we wait or we sleep, will it still be the same day or fortnight as when we left?
Fortnite. Charity does the default dance.
Well, so like I was trying to ask your friend, right? Like, do you want to stay for a long time or do you want to stay for a short time? And they didn't seem to get it. So maybe if you could like explain it to Charity how it works, then maybe you could like. But like, it depends, right?
Sen, have you been here
Yeah.
before?
Have I been to something similar to this before?
No.
Okay. I haven't a clue.
Okay. So
But if it's anything like when I go to sleep, things might not be the same when you get out.
you like hibernate, Sen. You go for that deep sleep. Do you have good dreams when you sleep, Sen?
Sin just smiles.
Doesn't mean anything, Sen. If you don't want
always
to
wanna
answer,
your questions.
that's fair. You don't have to. I'm just asking.
Right, do you guys need anything else or can I'm gonna go tend to the other customers.
Does anyone want to eat anything?
Yes.
I'll make really good bacon.
Oh,
Yes.
Ooh,
can you make me
I
a
love-
bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich?
Yeah.
Do you have mayonnaise here?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like a BLT with mayonnaise on both pieces of bread, please.
All right.
So Sin actually is going to rattle off the name of a food in a language no one else recognizes.
What language is it?
It's very old, so it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. What food are you requesting though?
Mac and cheese.
Ancient mac and cheese.
Yukejang.
Hmm?
Yukejang.
What is that?
It's a Korean stew.
All right.
Mm.
Dylan nods to you. All right. I can do that.
Well, Uncle
Oh,
calls out,
delightful.
you got any steak?
Yeah.
Mate, you got a big old sirloin.
Yeah, probably. I could see. I might have to slaughter something fresh for you.
Ace is still bleeding.
All right, but I might be a bit sad about it.
Not my problem, that's the customer service.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
All right. Well, that'll be
12-year-old playing.
that'll be 2 silver for the sandwich. 6 for the freshly slaughtered meat, and for you, floaty lady, who I have never met, that'll be Let's call it 3 silver for your meal.
You already said her name.
I don't recall.
You can't take it back.
I don't know. There's nothing to take back, my friend.
I don't appreciate when my wait staff lies to me, you know. Maybe I should talk to the manager. Maybe
she's on the way. She's on the way.
Maybe you'll get pushed back in your journey to become a wizard for such bad customer service and lying to us.
If you think that my mom would deny me my rightful
mum, guys.
training, she is my mom. Don't make fun. I'm getting your food. Give me money, and I'm gonna go get your food. And you're not gonna make fun of me having a cool mom, all right?
I'm having money. I've been Can I just I've been playing this.
I've got
time,
money. It's fine.
Entertainment. Okay, thanks. Cool. I was turning over my pockets and oof.
Well,
my face.
This isn't a charity, all right? So you gotta pay.
Is he laughing when he says
Yes,
this?
he is laughing. Yeah, that was him.
That's cute.
I don't know how I have no money, but you know what? It's fine.
Right, half chicken, baked potato. Right, I can do that. You could come up to the bar, by the way.
No!
Oh man, do you have grog?
Old man. Yeah, I mean, we got ale.
No, grog. Grog is not ale.
Right, and then, not yet.
So you don't have grog yet. Do you know what grog is?
He, like, squints at you. Like, his mouth is, like, open a little bit. Like,
Okay, serve me the worst rum you have and bring me 2 limes. And, maybe, like, a third of a cup of sugar.
Alright. That's another silver piece.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the total for everybody? I got you guys, don't worry.
Well, it's 3 11 silver pieces, or
it's impressive.
1 gold and a silver piece.
Okay. I hand over a gold and a silver piece.
Right, I'll be right back. And he like swipes the coins and like puts them into his apron pocket and then like shuffles off, goes over to the door with the wheel, spins it, click, 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 but it's a different he lands on a different section of the wheel. There's a guy, and he opens the door and then walks through and closes it behind him.
I shoo Cleo away.
Never ordered.
Cleo's not at the bar. Cleo's like.
Am I muted or?
No, you're not. Hello.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to talk and I never got to do anything.
I'm so
we
sorry.
Didn't hear
I
you
didn't
before.
hear you.
The only thing I heard you
fine.
say is that Galen never ordered.
Oh no, I've been attempting.
You may have been muted. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Or your headphones might not have picked you up.
Maybe not. It's okay.
What would you like to do?
It's fine. It's in.
Hey Emma, last rule: we can retcon shit if it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun if you talked too.
No, the scene already happened, and I don't have the energy to go over it again. So
well,
okay.
the scene doesn't need to be over.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, Dylan. My friend Galen didn't order.
What?
Galen didn't order.
Click, 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 click. The door opens. Psh! Did I miss someone?
Yes, Galen.
She said no veggies.
Galen, I'm sorry. Did you want to order something?
It's okay. Sure.
He like sticks a pinky in his ear and like tries to like twist it around. He's like, I think I got too much wax in my ears.
Do you have saltwater vodka?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, great. 2 shots of that. And do you have beef stew?
Yeah, I could make some.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Cool.
Cleo sort of shouts, some really good freshly baked bread would also be good. Thank you.
All right. Well, when you're here with your family, and we're gonna get you lots of free bread, okay?
I feel like this is offensive to me, and I'm not quite sure why, mate.
Why?
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, you figure out your emotions. I'm gonna go get you food.
I'm gonna play
And
my
then he-
emotions through song that's like thrash metal.
Leo just goes back to the table.
I can't believe he didn't know what grog was.
Can't believe he was so cheeky. I'm older than him in dog years.
You might. Wait, are you not older than him in like regular years?
He's what, like 12?
Mm-hmm.
Same?
Right, but you're a nose, so that's like. Say 60, 70.
84.
84.
I mean, we
Thank you,
don't think
Cleo.
pretty fast, not that fast.
Wait, so what's the math?
I don't actually know.
If it's dog years, that's 7, so you're 84.
Oh no.
What if it's times 7 divided by 2?
So you're
times
42.
three
No,
and a
I think
half.
she's like young adult. She's like a solid 25 in dog years.
So if it's just times 2.
That works.
Guys, I made Cleo really sad, so I'm like
sorry.
empathizing the sadness.
It's good.
I'm sorry. You
I'm sorry.
Be a tavern.
No talk.
No.
Me depressed.
No, like I'm like Cleo's like freaked out, so I'm like empathizing her sadness over here.
Oh, buddy.
I'm sorry we're bullying a child.
I don't care about that.
I didn't do nothing.
You're not the child we're bullying.
Keep bullying the child. He definitely won't make jokes about not knowing your name while you do it.
I'm blowing full dirge on the bagpipes.
Oh, make a performance check. It's a weird choice. Interesting vibe check. Let's see if the tavern likes it.
Okay. We went from thrash metal to sad bagpipe. It's not good.
It's okay. I think that the elephant man, the Loxodon, kind of like lowers his mug of ale and just like quietly sipping it, like, oh, that's a strange choice. All right.
The entertainment here is gone downhill.
It's they have all sorts here, I guess.
Not my taste. The youth.
I'm not sure what those old musics are, but I'll listen.
I guess we sit down at the table that Cleo's picked out for us.
This again, Cal. I love you. I love you so much. But if Sen sits down at that table, Cleo moves.
And it's definitely just talking and laughing at Luaga, so
All right.
Up on stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have her distracted.
It's just like the mingling of their magics and like Cleo like seeing the magic enter her and then the magic sparking back. It's just not good.
I don't feel safe.
She does not.
Charity sits next to Cleo. Hey, aren't you supposed to be mad at me?
Looks up at you. No, you did what you thought was right.
I'd rather you be mad than depressed.
You just... I'm sure I don't need to tell you who were either fighting for Salbandik or against them. Well, not Salban. If you're fighting with Ifair or against him, not everything was rainbows and gumdrops, and unfortunately, I didn't have either of those growing up.
No rainbows or gumdrops?
No,
Damn. I'm sorry your parents couldn't afford rainbows or gumdrops.
she just sort of laughs derisively. Oh, my family could afford a fair amount, but
I know, that was a joke, Cleo.
I'm sorry, I'm not really in a joking mood. This is a drinking to forget kind of night.
Don't forget too hard. Remember, there's a girl who's been kidnapped by a wolf god. Who's probably scared and panicked, and her father's in the woods trying to find her. Hurt, maybe. Wandering.
Somehow, in a tavern where someone already knows our name, I feel that that's the least of our problems at the current moment, even though it is our main objective. I'll be drinking plenty of water, don't worry. Just
Jerry puts a hand around Cleo, pats her on the shoulder.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. I get that. I'm just trying to help distract you.
It's working a bit. Not enough, but a bit.
Do you play drinking games, Cleo?
What's your poison?
I mean,
Well, sorry, that's the wrong term. What's your favorite one?
we can drink whatever, but the game, I don't know what the good one is. Galen, do you know any good drinking games?
I don't know if Galen's. Oh, Galen unmuted.
Do I know any good drinking games?
Huh. I think it would be fun if maybe Puck taught you like a really intense like soldier drinking game. Because he's like, you have to learn what they do.
What they do in the war?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be the war; it would just be the guard, right?
What
Yeah.
what that drink do though?
What that drink do, though?
What that drink do?
Cleo is going to just like with a flick of her wrist in 18 seconds, she's going to create three like just like bright orange like palm-sized balls.
Oh hell yeah!
This was popular in the magical college back in IFAD. Have some disposable. You think he has disposable cups or just glass cups we can use?
I'm sure he can provide some cups for us to use. Just ask when he comes by with our food. And
What
then
did
we
you
can
even?
get some ale probably if we're going to be playing this game.
That's my cue. The door in the back, the wheel starts clicking. You hear almost like a release of pressure, and the door opens, and not a tiny little child strides through, but a tall woman with a tray in one hand filled with various sized glasses and bottles and cups of drinks. She walks through, kind of just quickly scans the bar, immediately sees your table, nods, and then walks over. This woman is probably like 6'2", 6'3". Very light brown skin, bright, colorful eyes that you can't tell if they're like blue or green or orange or red, or they kind of like have this like oscillating opalescence to them.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a very long, like a very big, curly head of like bright red orange hair that falls down to like her mid back, and she's wearing like a bright green like bandana or headband that sort of is like tying the hair back a little bit. She's got a very nice like button down on with the sleeves rolled up to the elbows, some various rings on her fingers, a cloak, like a cape or a jacket draped over her shoulders, but her arms are not through any sleeves. And she's sort of like walking over with this tray on her hand, and has like a bright smile on her face as she sees the group of you. Approaches the table. Well, I was told we had some new guests. Welcome, friends. I have your drinks here. I'm sure you've been waiting long enough. So here you go. Do you have any questions? I hear it's your first time in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first question. Will you be honest with us if we ask questions?
Depends on the question.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Why don't you tell me what your question is first, and then I'll tell you if I can be honest or not.
I don't care how, but you know all of our names, right?
She like thinks for a moment. Yes.
Okay.
Although some of you more than others. I suppose it's not really fair for you not to know my name.
Oh,
then.
he said
Sing.
your name, I think.
Probably.
Glenda, right?
Yes. Dylan's a bit of a motor mouth. Glinda Alveus at your service, and this is my tavern, the White Owl Tavern, and welcome. I'm not sure how our door found you, but I'm glad it did, and we're happy to have you. Likes to misbehave, she like says a little louder, like pointedly at the door. But wasn't really expecting this so much, and she takes like this small little booklet out from one of the jacket pockets and like flips through it. Not on the schedule, but we like to improvise. And if it's your first time, it's your first time. It's lovely to have you in, Glinda Alveus. I know all of your names. Any other questions? Dylan's working on the food, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the drinks, by the way. Appreciate it.
Of course. You gotta have a drink now and then. Lighten the mood.
Charity.
Seems like you are all on some dark business, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, we weren't camping, yeah.
Work.
What was that, Galen? I didn't hear.
Oh, sorry. She was. Let me see if I can change my microphone, because this is frustrating.
Yeah.
Is it input or output that's microphone?
Input.
But
Okay.
Okay, I changed it to my computer.
So much
that's
better.
Way better.
Oh, thank
Infinitely
God.
better.
Okay,
Holy shit.
great. Fantastic. Galen just asked, how do your rooms work?
Right, the rooms. Yes. Well, I'm sure Dylan tried to ask if you wanted to stay for a long time or a short time. Which is it?
Okay,
I
what?
still don't know what that means.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
Folk will want to stay for a short while.
Right. Well, either way, you're going to get a full night's rest. The usual 8 hours for most folks. Some people only need 4, and lucky them, it's a little less expensive. But you can decide whether or not you want those hours to count.
I had a friend who could cast the spell Catnap. Is it like that?
She like gets a wicked smile on her face. It's like that, but it's nothing like that.
Okay, but like the end result is like that.
Sort of, yes.
Okay.
Not something you could do without the proper space for it, of course.
Uh-huh.
And you just so happen to be in the proper space for it.
So you were asking, if I'm just going to be blunt for my own sake, if we want to spend 8 hours getting a full night's rest, a good old honk shoe, or if we want to spend less time doing that but still get the full rest.
Well, it'll be a full 8 hours for you either way.
But outside of this place, it wouldn't be the full 8 hours, I assume.
Right.
Gotcha.
And she's like a little giddy.
I just want to be clear for my own sake.
Understood. It's a service that nobody else in all of Alveus provides.
Yeah, I've never
And
heard
so-
of it before.
So many people haven't heard of it yet. We're working on it. It'll catch on.
If you ever wanted to hire some great marketing, Walga's very good at writing tunes.
So I've heard. You know that little ditty from, what was it? The Long Arms Smith? Something?
Mm-hmm.
I really like that one. One of your best work, Walga.
Hadn't finished that one, but good to hear.
Oh, it will be.
Damn right it will be. I'm a know of my word.
Yes, that's what I meant. And she looks a little morbid for a moment, like, oh, fuck.
Right. I'm going to continue to be blunt. How much money does staying here cost?
Right. Well, a normal room normally goes around, depending on how nice you like it, anywhere from 2 to 5 gold a night. But if you're here for our special service, could run you anywhere from 20 to 50 gold a night.
What does a special service entail?
Hey, is there anyone who
that's-
wants to take us into their room?
Charity turns to Cleo and speaks really slowly. Okay, so when you stay here,
No, I feel like this is different.
No,
Please let her speak.
sorry,
she was being coy, Cleo. It's okay.
I like being coy. I'm sorry. You'll get used to it, I hope. The special service is the thing I was talking about. We don't have any we don't offer sex, really. Dylan's not around, is he? No, we don't offer sex. It's not one of our services. Sorry,
Alright,
Sen.
so what's the special service? Please,
Oh.
just
It's the special are you in a rush? Do you have something you need to get done, but are
Yes.
too tired to do it right now?
yes.
Well, I have great news. The special service we provide will allow you to have as much time as you need to get as much rest as you need without spending that time.
Interesting. Cleo looks at the bottle of the hardest liquor that they got. I'll take that room.
All right. How many rooms would you like? I'll let you know. They can be a bit of a squeeze sometimes, but if you've only got what 4 or 5 of you, 4 of you?
5 of us, yes.
5 of you, we could probably split you between 2 rooms.
Can any of us afford 20 to 50 gold a night?
Yes, I can. Don't worry, dear.
Okay. I definitely can.
How much?
Just so you
I
know.
also cannot at this moment.
You can room with me, dear. How much for 2 rooms?
That'll run you. Well, if you're getting 2, and you've already bought some food and drink, we'll call it an even 75. How about that?
All right.
We have a deal?
Here you go.
Oh, wonderful. And she waves her fingers in a slight gesture, and the coins in your hand just float through the air and then sort of disappear in a shimmering sparkle.
And claps.
All right. I'm assuming we have keys or something.
Yes, you do.
A lot of money.
Oh, sorry. Check your pocket. It should be there.
Alright, Cleo pulls out 2 keys.
Yeah.
Tosses 1 to Charity. Galen, would you like to share my room?
Sure. Of course.
All right. Well, Dylan's on his way with the food. Here are your drinks. Enjoy your drinking game. That one's my favorite. I am going to get back to my work. Dylan will be back to tend to the tavern. He's a good lad.
Before you go.
Yeah.
Since you know how great Volga's songs go.
Uh-huh. I mean, no, I just believe in her.
Please, I am not in the mood to be whimsical. Does it get any easier for us?
Ooh, that's spoiling things.
Oh,
I don't
dear.
care.
Glinda will like kneel down next to your table and sort of like take your hands into hers.
Look
Cleo,
at her.
dear. I know you're going through it right now. It's tough. It's all tough. Every time. And I can't say much. Because I don't know much. And she winks.
Mm-hmm.
But it does and it doesn't. And it is what you make it, dear.
Well, she sort of rescinds her hand and nods, and hand goes over to the hard liquor and pours herself a couple shots. Do you think Dylan could bring out some lemonade?
He can do that.
Then I'll be just fine.
All right. If you ever want to talk about things, though,
I'll be sure
we're
to
not
look
there.
up wherever your door is.
Oh, yeah, well, the door kind of has a mind of its own sometimes, but if you, is this too, it's your first time, She's sort of like mumbling to herself.
It's maybe our first time, but it's apparently not your first time.
It's definitely, well, I've done this many times before. I own a tavern.
But
People
it's not
come and
your
go.
first time with us.
That's a silly thing to say.
I only give my name out after a good few dates, dear.
Oh, I know. I mean, there's no good way to take that back. Yeah, just have one of those faces, like I could just guess your name. You look familiar. I'm a friend of the
You
family. I've met you before at a
Oh,
party.
you're a friend of my family.
Any of those, yeah. Best not to
Good
dwell
to
on it,
know.
dear.
Good to know.
I'll have the lemonade out to you right now, and it does get easier. If not, a bit more strange, which makes it a bit more fun, which makes it a bit more easy. So, either way. Don't worry. Things will work out.
You should know by now what folly it is to tell me to not worry.
I know, but I have to say it anyways.
See? You let us slip again.
I could just be a really good host, and I'm just, being very agreeable.
No.
She shrugs.
Cleo,
silly
why
face.
do you gotta be like that?
I'm in one of those moods, dear.
I know.
Just won't let me be coy about my coyness. It's fine. You don't know anything.
Not yet, I don't.
We'll see if you will. I'll send Dylan out. Enjoy your time. I'm very busy. Sorry. I'm
Before you
concentrating
go,
on...
tell us how to find your establishment again. It's a very charming place.
It's the White Owl Inn and Tavern and Inn. I thought we were in Arquier for now, but somebody thought it necessary to find a different doorway, which is against the rules. All right, I've said it.
So if the house is feeling mischievous again, how do we convince it to be mischievous towards us?
I don't think you can, dear.
I mean, it seems to like us.
Well, it's very well behaved.
No, there's no other reason it would come out clear to the clusterwood.
Cleo, I love you so much. Please, this is going in circles.
Glinda like giggles and smiles at that.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Cleo, but we're not going to get anywhere, and my brain can only take so much of this.
Then start drinking, dear.
That's not going to stop my brain.
Yes, if you drink enough, your brain will stop.
Yeah, but
Sin is not at the table anymore.
that's not
Where'd Sid go?
that's not the plan.
Sin is just hanging out with people around.
Cool. I'll tell you what, Cleo,
Fine,
makes you feel any
no.
better? Have faith that we will meet again.
That is the least satisfying answer you've given me all night. Go on.
Hmm.
Go on.
All right.
I'll spare my comrade this brain ache.
Listen, if you ever want to have your own special brain ache, just you and I'm always open to talk while you're in the tavern. Just knock on the door and I'll probably answer it. And she's like slowly backing away from the table now.
Go
Maybe.
on.
Or tell Dylan to come find me. I like
Go
talking to
on.
people.
I understand.
It breaks up the monotony. Have a conversation with me if you like. Bye. And she just backs up to the doorway.
Goodbye.
It closes and then the spinner like click, 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 clicks. Seals.
Cleo just downs all 3-4 of her shots.
Make a constitution saving throw, my guy. Ew.
It's alright.
You're feeling good. Fine.
This is good.
What is Sen doing?
Trying to have a good time.
With who?
Is it the elephant guy?
I could definitely see it, but for my peace of mind, I want to say no.
Oh.
But like, Sin would drink with the elephant guy. Okay.
Okay. There's also like the little halfling guy who's with the large elephant man.
Listen, Sin's here for a good time.
I would even say, I mean, so the elephant man, spending time drinking with him, you learn that he is like a merchant and trader, and he owns a boat. And he's very wealthy. He has like his like big ears are like have many very fabulous jewelries pierced into it, and the halfling man who's with him, you can like very easily pick up on like the rolling of the eyes, but like the slight hint of a smile. Officially, this is like the merchant's like assistant, like steward. Takes care of like the writes the books and the checks and keeps track of everything and is the brains of the operation, sort of a deal, but like an underling to Mr. Moneybags elephant over here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like some tension, you know. Could cut it with a knife.
And can Sin
Wonderful
be the
question.
butter?
Would you like to be?
Sin would like to be.
I feel like it would not be hard, but I will say make a persuasion check, just like for a general like charisma while drinking with both of them and like how the vibes are. It'll be probably a low DC. Yeah, it's easy. Like it's so obvious that like but like no one will talk about it in front of them. But like once it's made obvious to them, they're like, oh, we could, and you guide them. I don't know.
Yep.
Cool.
Hands a wingman.
Africa elephant.
Nice. Big ear.
Yeah, big ear, covered in jewels. He's got a very nice, like waistcoat and tie, and like he's he's a wealthy man. And also, you heard Glinda say that they were supposed to be an archier, And this Loxodon is talking about his like shipping and like mercantile business and how he does lots of deals with the Northern Isles Trading Company. And you know that Arkier is a port, a hub, a trading hub. So it's likely that this guy is supposed to be there, but now he's here because he came with the tavern. Whoops.
It's fine. Spend long enough there, you'll probably find your way back eventually.
Yeah. Everyone goes back to where they came from, probably.
Eventually.
Maybe.
Couple doors off, it's fine.
Yeah. Walgo, what are you doing?
I'm just jamming.
Hell yeah, dude.
Got a nice venue space, why not?
Mhm.
Waiting on my steak.
Your food is eventually... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if Volga gets tips in the little bag that she leaves out.
Yeah.
Oh, you leave it a little bag?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
Read Wiley, I'm broke.
Arouse.
Make one more performance check.
Okay, let me figure out
Can
where
you
my
count
window
the performance check that Sin made earlier with Walga? Towards
What
Walga's
performance check
income?
did you make? Oh, you did make a performance check. Hello.
For the loot.
I
Liar.
can take that into account if
Liar.
y'all are doing a little duet. Sorry, I have
Yeah,
not been
do
reading
that.
the chat. I apologize.
I've
No
just been
worries.
doing goofs. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't worry about me.
Stuff that happened in the background.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that you guys maybe get over the course of the evening in quotation marks that you guys spend inside the tavern. And you notice now that like as you spend more time, like every so often the door will open and someone will come in and sort of like look around, and sometimes they're confused, sometimes they're not. But a few people trickle in and out over the course of the evening. But as they do, you probably make 4 gold, 3 silver, 12 copper.
Ooh,
Hot damn.
nice.
That's big money.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
The big elephant man is like, I think I quite liked that dirge, actually. What are those strange bags called? And the halfling leans over and is like, I think they're called bagpipes. Oh,
The pipe of
yes.
bags?
Oh, yeah, pipe of bags. Yes, my favorite. Play
It's a
another.
sack?
Play another. And he like tosses
Play
a gold
another.
piece into your bag.
Heck yeah. I do play another.
Hell yeah.
I play the antlers on the bagpipes. It's real sad.
Hell yeah.
This is good music, I've something to make old Whippoorwill proud.
Thanks. Very self-taught. Dolls back home, they only like drums. They're like, if you can't play it while you're fighting, what's the point? And I'm like, no, you got rituals and things. You gotta do it fancy like. They don't really appreciate it.
Oh yes, I'm not one of musical knowledge, but from what I have heard, most of the Knoll music is quite percussive and. This is not derivative in a good way. You are truly an artist.
Thank you. If you could kindly points to the hat. Artist gotta eat.
I've already given. Well, it's art, sure. And he flicks another gold piece in.
Listen, she's not a dog, but she will give the fluffy dog eyes.
Oh. Yeah, like half the gold you make is just from this one guy. You've been like, oh,
Yeah.
yes.
See, Walga's got a thought, and her thought is, I gotta pay for music school at some point somehow.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
he did
true.
say, make old Whippoorwill proud.
Mm-hmm.
And that is.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, you're good.
That's his name.
No.
No,
Oh.
that's a backstory character.
Oh.
I'll show Whippoorwill a thing or two. And that way.
You've heard of them?
Oh yeah.
The
Frankly,
Glexatin Whippoorwill? She's
oh my fucking
amazing.
god, I forgot that entire fucking name. Okay.
You wrote it.
No!
Some of what you're doing here reminds me of her work. I once saw her perform live in Vertide. It was the anniversary of the independence of the Republic. Wonderful performance, wonderful.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I haven't reviewed my backstory sheet in a while. Hold on. This is embarrassing. Egg on my face.
I'm so sorry. I should have. I should have warned you. I mean, I didn't know this was gonna happen until I just decided, like, yeah, this guy has seen fancy performances.
Okay, that's the one I haven't seen in person. I was like, oh, that's I mean, I do really want to hear her work, but I've only met one of her little proteges. Actually, I'm trying to get to study under her, but she's a bit hard to track down.
Well, she's a precocious one, always traveling about. This never ends for a famous bard.
No, it doesn't. It's in high demand, I tell you that.
But it's coming around to this time of the year again. I believe she will be coming back to Vertide for the anniversary of the Republic's independence. Maybe you could go see her then.
We'd have heard sell out to the patriotic music scene, but
well, it's not really.
Gotta make that bank somehow.
I suppose it's an honor to play at such a venue. And she's not playing like the national anthem or anything. It's her own work.
Okay. I trust you. You seem like a guy who.
I have great taste in music.
Pockets.
Yes. Well, most of the right pockets are mine.
What pockets you putting them in?
What?
Other than yours?
Well, I'm very well off from my mercantile business.
Oh. Well, I need some money to go to music school to become the great Renaissance knoll of our age.
Can't believe Waga's about to get a fucking patron.
What? Tell you what. What was your name again, young lady? Question mark.
My name is Logan Arthur's Kesara.
Oh.
Probably the only knoll you'll ever see on the Nickelodeon signs.
Right. I could picture you being slimed. I think that would go over well.
What the fuck am I listening to?
I do love performance art, sir.
It's great. It's wonderful. I'm nothing if not a supporter of the arts. Listen, Walgan card for if I'm only going to be in Arkier for the next couple of days. By the end of the week, we're shipping off. But if you come by my ship in the harbor, we could maybe talk about some form of endorsement. I do love what you're doing here. Maybe you could write something for me, and then in exchange, maybe I could help you meet old Whippoorwill.
Well, sir, you seem to like the really depressing stuff. I'll see if I can't pour the deepest emotion from my very dark soul and.
Well, it's the sadness of your music that intrigues
really wet your
me.
socks.
I've never really been that sad, and so the only way I can feel that potent emotion is through the expression of young artists like yourself.
All right. Got yourself a deal. When you're headed that way, I'll hit you up.
Amazing. Well, I'm only here at Arquier till the end of the week. Just make sure swing by any time.
Okay, will do.
You'll know my boat because it'll be the biggest one.
Be the one that's able to, no offense, fit a man of your size.
Oh yes, indeed. And he like stretches out his. He's just stretching out his body. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking big.
He stretches and there's like a little tube from his trunk.
Yeah, I can't make an elephant noise. I can't make an elephant noise.
Uh-huh.
I tried though.
No, that was right. That was correct.
Something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's kind of racist for people to make noises like that at me.
It's okay. I only use the bagpipes for forces of good, such as when that little 12-year-old was walking around. I thought it was real funny.
Oh, Dylan, that lad. What a young man. He's precocious for a toddler. But,
cheeky little bastard.
Indeed, reminds me of myself when I was younger, so full of ambition. Well, anyways, it's growing late, I think. I have a room. I'm going to go use it. I believe my assistant and a young lady are already there.
Oh my god, I kept my eye off Sin for 5 minutes. Oh, I would advise you to knock.
Oh,
And knock very loudly, they might not hear you.
Trust me, dear, I know what I'm getting into.
I don't think you... Okay.
He gets up and
You hear a distant, oh my!
Oh, good heavens!
Sweet mother of puppets.
Sweet mother of puppets.
Volga finally finishes her playing and carousing, returns to the table for whoever's still there. And is just
Volga?
like, oh, I think you found the Nickelodeon.
You don't know what that guy's name was.
I certainly don't. I did not ask.
You did not ask, and he didn't say.
I'm a knoll. I will know him by smelling the size of his boat.
Yeah, his boat's the biggest one. Or so he says.
Yes.
I'm now making a note of this man. He's a real character now.
Okay, this interaction was so much. I'm sorry. You really caught me off guard.
Hey,
I love it so much.
It was
Why-
so good. It was
why are you
like
apologizing?
One of the best improv interactions I've seen in a while.
No one is complaining, Fab.
Okay, if you need to know that composer's name, it's the Clackaxton Whippoorwill.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
The
Let me spell that out.
Clackaxton Whippoorwill.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna remember that.
Also, oh my god, I fucking love his voice. You did it so well.
Oh, thank you. He's just a big elephant, man. He's got to have a big elephant voice. But I've given him a name,
Okay.
and you
I
will
don't know
learn
his
it
name,
eventually.
though. Yeah.
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe Sin will get it.
Yeah, maybe.
What city did we say was like the next 10?
Arquier.
Arquier,
I will spell that in the chat.
please. Because I tell you, oh, that's definitely not what I spelled.
And I'll pull up the world map and show you that Arquier is right up here.
Yeah.
If you swap to it, we don't know.
Oh, I didn't pull. I swapped to it. I didn't bring you guys to it.
I was like, I'm waiting. Ah,
Where? Ah,
It's the
okay.
closest city to us.
Oh, that's not as far as I
that's-
thought it would be.
That's very close, actually.
Yeah, because of how far away how this tavern works, I was like, oh, he's gonna be from some ridiculous place, but no, it's reasonable.
Ah, that's right up here. This is the port juggernaut of Salbandik. It's also the
Probably.
capital of this area. Salbandik is basically split up into like three, not like three states. Like there's one up here, there's one down here, there's one over here, and Arkier is the capital of this state.
Also, I just wanna say,
What was the time frame he said? Like a week?
Yep, he said by the end of the week he's gone.
Mhm. Also, we had the most like middling performance roles. This man has
No taste.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's like, I happen to know a lot about music, and
I love hospice on the bagpipes.
I'm definitely trying to flex that I've seen a popular musician live.
The secretary friend person is just like rolls eyes.
Yep.
I'm the one that got you that showing.
I bought those tickets for you.
It was really hard.
You didn't even
What
know what
the
it was
hell?
for.
Oh my god, the halfling assistant's the true whippoorwill fan.
He's a real Swifty. Why did I not name it like Swifty or something? It's
A
okay.
Wifty.
We have
So
more-
good.
Can their fans
we
be called
have
Wifties?
others. Oh my god, yeah.
Yes, I'm a total Wifty.
No, he says it wrong at first, and the secretary has to correct him.
I'm a total
The
Wafty.
secretary says name one Declaxis original.
I think I hear the phone ringing.
Obviously, 1982. Everyone knows that one.
I'm more a fan of teardrops on my lyre. Yeah, so you guys spend a considerable amount of time in this tavern. You each party has their own key. There is only the one door at the back of the tavern with the big wheel on it. And you find that when you walk up to it, and then there's no keyhole, but if you place your key like up against the wheel, it starts spinning on its own until it clicks to one segment of the wheel with a number on it that matches the number on your key.
Whoa.
And then there's a shimmer of magic, a hiss of air, and the door opens to just a room that you can see through it. Like a hotel room, a tavern room.
Meow.
Well, absolutely nothing happens in Cleo and Galen's room.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely
Go
nothing.
into fucking stasis.
Yeah. Also, as you step through the door, just everyone will experience this. It doesn't really matter when or in what order, but as you step through the door and into your tavern, like your room, for a moment you experience the sensation of falling, like intense vertigo in your stomach,
Oh, great.
just for a half second, as if you're being like rapidly moved.
Is there a waste bucket in this room?
Yes.
Cleo throws
Cleo's,
up.
Cleo's way too drunk to do anything this night.
Cleo throws up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
baby
Yeah,
girl.
Cleo's getting
No.
tucked into bed.
No,
Yeah,
no.
her hair back.
Cleo had a full
nails.
meal
God.
and 4 times as much. Well, not even 4 times. Like 16 times as much water as she did liquor. She's
Until it's like,
fine.
are you
I
sure
don't
I should
know,
keep
that-
bringing her liquor? She seems like she's had it. Are you sure you still want some more, miss?
I think after the 10 had her feeling a certain type of way, I think she just keeps the bottle.
Listen,
Right.
we also play drinking games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Fantasy beer pong.
Then it's ale, and then she still drank plenty of water. It's fine.
She's just feeling bad because I hurt her.
I feel bad because I hurt my baby.
Yeah. We
I don't
hurt
feel bad
her.
for hurting your baby.
But since she does take my bi-disaster tendency, she also takes my drinking tendency. So for every ale she drinks 2 flagons of water. She
Mhm.
takes care of herself.
Good.
She just
Drinks
feels
responsibly.
scared of Sen.
Aww.
So now
You
has
turned
something.
orange.
Yeah.
What?
When the magic went into you, you turned orange.
Only a little bit for a second.
Only a little bit.
That's yeah. She had a panic attack for a second, but that felt like it turned into her true.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, orange is a type of magic.
Yeah, that's discriminatory towards all orange magic.
Yeah, what the heck?
You turned orange after like touching the plant that caused Cleo so much pain.
Bro, the god of wolves is orange. What do you don't be wolf racist.
Wolfist.
Yeah, that one.
Is that Koa's voice?
No, that's Dobrio's voice.
Oh, okay.
Who is the wolf god of the orange heart?
Ah, yes.
Well, I think I posted his art at some point.
More like Brobrio.
Bro, what's up, guys? I made wolves. It's no big deal. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, no. Cleo throws up, and that's it. That's all that happens in the room.
Galen holds her hair back if she needs it. Gives her pat.
Yeah, I think since it is late and I didn't plan on accomplishing most of the session anyways because I'm sleepy, I think this is a good place to sort of call it if everyone's cool with that.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm down for
great
that.
stopping point.
Yeah.
I love the tavern. I love the White Owl Inn.
Yes.
Yay! It is a staple of Alveus that the White Owl Inn appears where it is needed.
I did not realize it was gonna happen this early. I love it though.
I thought when I was like, oh, no chase, I'm like, what am I gonna put in this place? What if I hide a fucking door to the tavern here somewhere?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, Glinda and Dylan are some of my big favorites. They're regulars.
I'm sorry
Riley?
I on your child.
Yeah,
Riley, I'm concerned how similar our DM style is.
Michael
Well,
has
you
something
know-
very similar.
and also you do the dark crystals that fuck people up.
I'm quite concerned.
Listen, Mike, what if we just kissed and co-DM'd?
That ended very badly for me.
Oh, really?
Aww.
I'm sorry.
ODMing, I think Tor, mine and Gabe, well, I guess my group up, but Gabe was also there. Like, co-DMing, like ruined it because it was just, it sucked. But, I mean, if I was going to co-DM with anyone, I mean, I'm wiggling my eyebrows at you, baby.
Wink.
You were co-DMing with a person who was not. Man, how do I say this?
Say it.
Not on the same page.
You guys had very different life experiences,
Ah.
very different cultures, and very different things you wanted to get out of D&D, I think.
What was their culture, Gabe?
The European.
Yeah.
Their culture is not knowing racism
Yep.
and how to portray it.
Yeah, Europeans.
Yoicks.
I mean,
But,
it's not just that, but yeah, there are other cultural differences.
That was the main one.
Yeah.
I understand.
But I mean, you've had a couple guns pointed at you, Riley.
Yeah, the one that I posted was me firing back. I don't know if that came across.
Nah,
Damn. But I posted P90-chan.
I don't know who that is.
It's what the
I don't
anime
watch
girl calls for
anime
gun.
with little girls
That
in it.
can't stop me. I don't read.
Yo, true.
So, do we level up?
Hold on.
Oh,
Didn't you
that's
level up last time?
I hate that show is good.
Not yet. I'll tell you. I will tell you when you finish this dungeon, you will level up.
Nice.
We
Interesting.
have to harass that 12-year-old more.
You can.
Yeah.
But we are taking a long rest, right?
Oh,
Oh,
bye,
lost
cow.
cow.
Hi,
Yeah,
cow.
you have paid for the ability to take a long rest without it affecting narratively how much time you have to accomplish this mission.
Gotcha.
Nice.
This is also my way of going, oh, hey, you guys are fucked up, but there's still more to do. What if?
Spell slots, spell slots.
How
Spell
long?
slot.
How long does my strength minus last?
Until you take a long rest.
Okay, so I'm back up to 20, baby.
Let's go. And it only cost you 75 gold.
Michael, I can't believe you're so fucking rich.
Yeah, holy
Well,
shit.
Cleo's
Ma-
rich.
Mama didn't have much more left in the tank, guys. Just
You just went for it.
Now you're out here with us, the poors.
Well, listen, you will be paid well for your job.
Hell yeah.
listen. I'm not amongst the poors yet. I still have 50 gold.
That's still a lot
Wow,
of
pass
gold
that coin
still.
to your bard.
Oh, that means I get all of this back. Hell yeah.
How much does the flower sell for? I know Sen's probably not gonna sell it, but how much would one like fully bloomed?
You probably couldn't put an exact price on it until it was processed, and depending on how skillful the alchemist was that processed it, it would affect the price. But it could go anywhere from like 500 to like 5,000 gold, depending on how potent or how well made
man,
it is.
That's a lot
maybe
of money.
Cleo
It is
should
a-
put on her big girl pants and push down her.
Like,
Hey,
I'm
listen.
traumatized, but 500 gold is 500 gold.
It's a potent poison used by people to torture people.
Yeah, yep.
I have to work with Cleo. Cleo can put on her big boy pants.
Yeah. It
What do you
induces
mean
overwhelming
by
anxiety and
that?
adrenaline.
What do you mean? No, you. What do you mean by that, bitch?
It means I'm dealing with trauma too, bitch.
You just said you had to deal with Cleo so Cleo can put on her big girl skirt.
No, I have to work with Cleo. I did not say I have to deal with Cleo. There is a big difference.
Damn.
Cleo's great, but Cleo also is related to someone. To many
Yep.
people, Michael.
Oh, I'm all too fucking aware that Cleo's related to people.
Yeah.
I made a few of them.
Big family. I made a few of them.
Yeah. I made
Yes.
one of them.
I
Yep.
probably fucked some of them.
Maybe.
Maybe. But, well, actually, I don't know if any of them are
Probably not the
alive
recent
long enough.
ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually no time frame.
Even, like, the elven among them. I don't know if they've been alive long enough.
Maybe in the future. Maybe Glenda has something to say about that.
What do you mean?
But oh my god, Riley, I had like a traveling cart run by Quentin. That
Is Quentin
was just
your
like-
Glenda?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Except I didn't like he didn't see into the future. He was just like an ancient fusion between like a sapphire and a silver dragon.
hmm
So
I'll tell
he
you
was
what,
just
Mike.
really powerful, and
Glinda doesn't see into the future either.
she just experiences times at different.
Time is not linear where she is.
But also, because Alveus' like inspirations are meant to be like a Studio Ghibli movie crossed with like gothic horror, Glinda is my Howl.
Mm-hmm.
I did get those vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good.
Thanks.
Oh,
You guys are doing Princess Mononoke right now, but
We are.
little Howl's
It's our
Moving
arc.
Castle got
gosh.
tossed in.
I can't wait. Alright, pals.